Melody. Check out my melody. Chill. Who did this beat?
Man, I got that shit off YouTube, bro.
Oh, I got like 300 beats.
Oh, well, let me use one of your original beats then. Yeah.
I have my phone. I play that shit right now for you. I got an R&B singer and everything.
For real? Oh, nigga, you need to do the intro for this joint.
I do it for you. I do it for you.
And you throw bars on it?
I got a singer. Like, I can do whatever I want.
Oh, shit. All right.
Yeah. So I'm saying there's so much shit I do now. Yo, this shit is retarded. Like, I got, like...
Yeah. You remember Greg?
What's going on?
Greg? You remember we called him on the phone a couple years ago.
Huh?
Remember when he was talking to what's your name? What's your boy? The young boy you used to mentor and you trained. Played with the Vikings, now retired.
Oh, Sharif?
Sharif.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did what with Sharif?
Remember he was talking to Sharif on the phone, giving us some knowledge when he was going into the draft.
Bro, you know how many times I got hit in the head?
Yeah, dog. He ain't got no concussions, dog.
Yeah, you think I remember that? How long ago was that? How long ago was that? Since 2013.
When Forrest Sharif went into the draft. Remember we had you had the party at your crib.
Yeah, like I don't, so I'm gonna just go along with it.
You don't remember?
And politically correct. Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that. That's what I'm gonna do to that one. Yeah.
That's too many concussions.
Yeah.
Los, how long ago was that?
That was years ago.
And you really wanted him to remember that?
He got drafted in like
if
2013.
I remember, he should remember.
He got drafted in 2013. So if it was before that,
yeah.
I got a problem with people telling me something 5 minutes ago. I don't think I pay attention enough. Like, I be getting scared, like, yo, all-timers, all that kind. I be getting nervous sometimes, yo.
Listen.
No, that's just a natural. It's a natural.
No, this shit's scary.
It's natural. I'm trying to
No,
tell you.
like,
it's
it's
with
names,
the age.
It's names I should remember, and I'm like, oh, God, what is this fucking name? Like, I gotta go look at a picture or some shit.
Listen, once you hit 50, it happens.
Well, I'm 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, well, good. It's good to hear other people going through that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's stressing me out. I play a shitload of games on my phone, so my memory will stay sharp.
Yeah, and you still be forgetting stuff.
Hey, still be forgetting?
Like, what the fuck? Like Kyle Pitts. I couldn't remember his name. I had to go to the wall and look at a picture and say KP, Kyle Pitts. All right, cool. But I got frustrated.
You took a picture with the young boy.
I got frustrated because I had to go in the office like, yo, you all forgetting shit, man. What's wrong with you? I started thinking about all the shots I took.
All the concussion.
I'm freaking out, yo.
Hey,
I keep saying I'm going to go to the doctors, but I'm too scared.
Hey, remember you took that shot, Nick?
Yeah, well, I got to go. Yeah.
Oh, shit, we got 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Boy, I got listen. Let me tell you, I got some. I've been playing ball with this motherfucker. how many teams did we play with, bro?
The Giants, the Scorpions, the Piranhas.
And that was at 3.
Only
right?
because Greg Garrett said it so. As you know, Greg, we don't believe nothing he said.
No,
them pictures don't even look like Los.
No, Los was the deal.
I used to knock myself out trying to knock other people out.
Yo, Los, I remember we played, was it Pittsburgh? Or was it up Harrisburg? You hit the motherfucker so hard you knocked yourself out.
Oh, yeah. That was
Los.
That was Harrisburg.
I said, Los, sit down.
Pittsburgh.
That was Pittsburgh. I said, Los, sit down. Los, don't get up. Because when you get knocked out, you got to sit down and let your equilibrium come back. He popped up too
right
fast
back
and was like somebody knocked him out. He was on goof time. He was tripping.
Oh, that explains everything now.
Equilibrium.
Listen, I had the fucking I had the deer legs. You know the newborn deer legs?
Yeah, his shit was mangled. He tried to clown me because I said the word wrong. Well, I'm going to say a whole lot of them wrong. No, I'm cool. I like having fun. Like, I don't really get out too much.
It's amazing making all that money, dog. You got like 3 gyms now, dog?
I got 2 right now, 1 in the making. So, and then we just had a meeting yesterday Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday? Well, somebody want to put one in North Carolina, and somebody want to put one in Texas. So I have no clue. I'll be honest, like I get those kind of phone calls and those conversations, and like in the early part of my career, I might have been like excited. Now it's like, show me. Have me sitting in the house dreaming all day long, and you come bust my bubble. All things fell through
with some bullshit.
Yeah, some bullshit. Nah, so I learned to just like when it's ready, it's in front of me, I take it to heart after that. But otherwise than that, it's just a conversation. Yeah, I'm a little grown. I grew up a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Yeah, I tell Los I'm gonna be professional tonight.
Nah, dog, you're in the wrong show, dog.
Nope, I'm not entertaining it.
Show,
That's
bro.
all right. I will let you guys, I will let y'all do it because I'm gonna stay professional. But if I take 2 more sips, this shit may go left. I'll be here talking about what gym? Fuck that gym.
Yo, hey, AC, I remember the coaches called me. They was like, "Hey, Los, man, could you talk to Greg, ask him if he want to move the fullback and shit like that?" Remember?
What, they was scared of?
I told this nigga.
What? Yo, I
scared
was
that
a
nigga.
fucking animal.
Look, I told this nigga, I said, "Nigga, you getting too fucking big."
Yeah.
But this motherfucker always want to be in the weight room. I said, "Yo, dude, you getting too fucking big, nigga. You about one biscuit away from playing fullback and shit." So they called me. They was like,
Is that a bad thing?
yeah, I had that conversation with him and shit. Nigga, that nigga, he was defiant like him. I said, "Yo, bro, you could be
playing that shit."
I said, "Bro, you could be the next Charles Wade, dog. You could be like, man, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't doing
that. My silly ass did it.
He did that shit.
But hold on, though.
And the motherfucker with AC, he was the shit.
Yeah,
the nigga was running kickoffs as a fullback.
Yeah, that shit was dope. I ain't gonna hold you. That was probably my best year. I went to
Yeah.
All-Star, remember first team?
Yeah, he made all year, first team All-Star.
Down Florida and shit. Yeah, that shit. As a fullback, what I had like 11 touchdowns or some shit like that?
Yeah, this motherfucker ran the kick. Stizzy, this nigga ran the kickback. The nigga was like this. This motherfucker was too big. Nobody wanted to tackle him. That's what it was.
No, I just watched this big young guy, 25, and he was doing the training for football.
Yeah.
Like, he's huge.
Yeah.
Like, thick huge.
Most of them is not really that big. You just.
I wish I'd remembered his name, but they just had him on like Instagram, Facebook, or something.
I can take TV for some.
That shit give you 4 to 7 pounds anyway. Only people who's big like that is really like O-line, D-line. They big on camera and off camera.
Mm-hmm.
But the skill guys, the camera add a little bit to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aw, that little tiny Tyler. Look at that baby. Los, remember man. You played when you showed AC little legs. He was moving though.
Oh, his legs.
Legs.
I pulled that highlight up. That's when you playing the Jaguars. Who y'all playing against the Jaguars, right? When you them little legs was moving. Them little legs like this, dog.
Listen. Hey, listen, bro. I know they don't understand. When that hot shit on your ass, you then run out of your leagues. They be trying to kill you out there. And I know I had a foul mouth. I used to walk over to like the defensive coordinator and be like, "I'm gonna get you fired today."
Yeah, I practice and shit. That's yo.
I'm gonna get you fired today. I'm gonna score 2 on you. You gonna get fired today.
Listen, our team was stacked.
Yeah, we had a lot of shit.
Stacked.
We had fun.
Well, Los, why did you stop?
Got old.
Yeah, that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Like, retiring was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because I couldn't focus on anything else.
Oh shit! Damn, we got 5 fucking seconds. Here we go.
Where my song at?
I'm about to do it right now.
Oh, why is it recording? We was recording all that time.
Yeah. Wow, look, all that time we straight recording.
Oh.
Oh well.
It's my jam.
Ladies and
Gentlemen.
may I have your
You can't hear it?
Attention. I can hear it. AC, you can hear?
The stream starts in 10,
Hey! Ooh. This my song.
1.
Yes.
Ah, there it is.
Yes.
This your podcast, baby.
Ooh.
Oh, listen, I got my man in the house.
Yes.
My man 40.
What up? What up? What up?
My man 40.
What up? What up?
Yes.
What up?
Hey.
What up?
Oh,
What up?
let me get that again.
Yes, sir.
Let me get that again.
We're 40 in the building.
This your podcast episode 45.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. I think, know it.
What?
Here it is. There it is. Had to cut it in. That's beginning to echo.
Okay.
Yeah, episode 45. Yeah, man.
We got screens.
That's better. That's better.
Is that better? Is that better? LosThaDarkGable.
Yes.
Stizzy.
What? I'm back, y'all.
Stizzy on that Guess Who's the Zach.
Come on.
Hey. So let me read last one. He goes,
Right
Hole in the building.
he got holes.
Oh.
Oh man, we got AC. We got the Mr. AC, Mr. Avocado in
What?
the building.
This is what I do.
Yeah, man. Who else
Baby
did we?
boo.
And we got the homeboy,
Come on now.
my man.
Yes, sir.
Introduce.
40.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
40 in the building. 40 in the building.
Yeah, listen. I remember when I first met this boy. I was, yo, man, what's your name? Man, my name 40. He introduced his number was his name.
Oh, okay.
My name
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I go, where did he get the 40 from? Okay.
40. His number was his name.
It's like it's two names. You either gonna call me G or you gonna call me 40.
40.
And if you call me by my government, you don't know me at all.
Right.
And it's like the closer you got to me, the closer you got to saying 40.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I pick up the phone, if I don't see a name on it, and hello, 40. I'm like, damn, I gotta know him.
I must know him.
You so brother,
No, bro. I think I played it off like, oh, shit.
Yeah, then I get off the phone like,
Who was that?
I have no clue who this is. I mean, so I can't. When he said 40, I can't be like, yo, who this? Because then he gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
So I just go along with it. I'm like, yeah, word. Damn, that's crazy. That's what's up. Taking the phone out like, who is this guy I'm just talking to?
Well, Sid, I'm gonna give you a quick lesson. See, you know, I mean, when you play ball, they don't call you by your name.
Right.
They call you by your number. It's always your number. You know what I mean? So it was always 40.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
So is that in basketball and football, or is that just like a football thing?
And what, Stizzy? And what?
Nah, it ain't no basketball.
Oh, so that's just a football thing.
Yeah, it's a football thing.
You left the K out of that. What you say, Stizzy? Basketball.
Basketball.
Joker, that's because you need to clean your ears out, little nigga.
Oh,
Basketball.
man.
I said basketball. I know what that
No,
is.
you didn't.
Run that tape back.
Yeah, listen, that's why they put that sticker on front of your helmet with your number. That's
Yeah.
Because coaches ain't trying to remember your name.
All them names.
Shit, half the time, motherfuckers got cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Good.
What's that number? Who that number? Get his ass off the field.
Yo, I be feeling bad for them preseason games because them jokers be like, I said, oh, he not coming back. He done dropped that ball like that. Oh, he won't be back. Matter of fact, he ain't even coming back. He ain't even gonna be on TV.
You can't make no mistake.
You got to find a ride home. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's rough. It's a rough job.
So wait a minute. AC, let me ask you, AC, man.
Yo.
Have the Turk ever swung by your room?
Hell nah. Don't play
Coming from the man who never got cut before.
Yeah,
Play that shit. Hey,
That's a
it
good
wasn't even
thing.
about that. It wasn't about that. I was about my business. Y'all ain't taking none from me. I done made it this far. Man, y'all ain't taking none from me. That's all that was. That's all that was. It was never a moment where I was like, nah, I'm not. Every day I went out that bitch and ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a way. I remember. Check this out. I remember. It was with the Scorpions when we first went up there. And I remember the Turk.
Like, oh, here he go with
the Turk called me, and he was like, "Hey, yo, do you got such and such phone number?" So I'm like, "Why the fuck did you call me, man? Don't call me with that bullshit." I'm thinking I gotta pack my shit. I got nothing. Man, don't call me, man.
That first year playing that minor league football was a little rough. They hated on a lot of us.
Yeah.
Especially so it was like Philly was known for like semi-pro football.
Right.
If you didn't go to college or to the pros.
Right.
And you play semi-pro football. Then Allentown shot out an email about minor league football, and that's where it got back with, I think it was you Los, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Los got it, and then next thing you know, the top players that played semi-pro got a little text message from Los, and then we went up there and we start rocking them, and the next thing I know, it was so much hate. Like the guys that was actually playing minor league football, the semi-pro guys was going up there just taking their jobs.
Wow,
and it was bad. Like,
listen, we were.
That's interesting to me, man. I never knew it was like two different situations. Like I always knew a semi-pro, but then I never heard of the many.
The minor league ball?
Minor league ball. Yeah, I never heard of that.
It was NAFL.
Yeah, it was dope. They had about 100 and something different teams.
Yeah, about 174.
Wow. So are they still in existence?
They got, if I remember correctly, because I was going to work for him. He sold. He was selling it to the NFL. It was all right. It was either the NFL, then it was a private buyer. Because that's when the NFL has stopped the NFL Europe. So they were looking to build like a minor league system.
Oh.
Right.
But he wound up selling it to the private buyer for like $3 million because the NFL was lowballing him.
Wow.
Because the NFL, they'll lowball the shit out of you. They'll lowball the shit out of you and then pump millions into it, then pump it up.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he wound up selling to a private buyer, and then it wound up becoming like bankrupt. I think like our last year or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They wound up bankrupting, but it was like about 174 teams.
Wow.
I mean, I think they had one. They had a team in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was when it was the NAFL. It was really dope. Like, so I liked it because it was like the closest some guys was going to get to the NFL,
to that level.
To that level, and the way you travel and the way you guys came together and played as a unit in different states. Because the semi-pro, it didn't allow you to do a whole lot of traveling. You might have went far as like Jersey or Delaware, or something like that,
or like Connecticut or some shit like that.
But
New York.
You wasn't going to Pittsburgh one weekend and then got to jump on the bus to go back up to Indianapolis. Like you wasn't doing that playing semi-pro. Minor league gave you that experience of actually traveling like a professional team. So it was dope. It was dope on that end. So
what's the football? What is the teams that play indoor? What is that considered?
That's arena football, the AFL.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's arena football.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I played arena ball before I met Greg, and that's when we met on the Giants.
Yeah.
And then from there, man, like our friendship took off. You know what I mean? From there,
dope.
because we was only cats from West Philly.
What?
Yeah. Everybody
Only
was
cats
like
from West
West
Philly.
Side, even though I'm from Erie.
Yeah,
And a lot of them was from up there too.
Yeah.
North Philly, Uptown,
Yeah,
all them
yeah,
dudes
yeah.
up there. But we was the only two that was from West.
yeah. And then when we went on to play minor league ball, I took all of the best players from Philly with me.
Yeah.
Wow.
All of the best players from Philly.
Man, you missed your calling.
What, an agent?
Yeah.
That's a rough life.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I want to
that
be
ain't
an
that
agent.
ain't you don't want to do that.
What you was doing?
Well, to be an agent in NFL, you got to be an attorney.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you need to know the laws and all that.
No, that's
What?
just their little bullshit. To be an agent in the NBA, you don't have to be an attorney. Shit, you could be somebody's mom. You could be a fucking pop.
Yeah, the NFL make you take a test and all of that.
Yeah, that's solid because my ex-wife, she's an attorney, but she's also an NFL agent. So you got to be that majority of the time. It's not mandatory.
Yeah, it's not mandatory, but it's highly required.
It's highly required. Yeah, if you want to really get in there and get them discussions going, they need to know the legality stuff and all that type stuff. It needs to be set.
Because they'll throw a whole bunch of bullshit legal terms at you. They'll flood you with attorneys and all that rigmarole. But the NBA not like that. Shit, LeBron got his LeBron's best friend. His homie is an agent.
Yeah.
Wow.
And got big time NBA clients.
Yeah.
I'm actually connected to all of them.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, I'm connected to Clutch.
Oh man, with them, gotta get some tickets.
He like this guy called me one time telling me something. Hey G, can you get me 12 Eagle tickets?
What do you say? What do you say, dog? Click. Damn.
Ain't nothing to say.
Hold on, let me make that call for you.
Click. I didn't even respond. I just clicked. I get you 12.
You ain't he wasn't even humble with.
He said, I want 25, 35 Eagle tickets.
Yeah. I know you connected to him. Can you get click? 12 tickets, bro. Like, so who do I ask for 12 tickets?
I know.
And so look, all right. So tonight, this is what we're gonna talk about tonight with 40. We want to learn about 40.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then we want to learn about his business.
Yep.
Cool.
Is that cool with you, bro?
I'm cool with that.
Light it up, man. Let me get a fucking. My man brought cigars.
Yeah.
Let's light this shit up.
God damn!
Listen,
I wish I was there.
I learned.
I wish you there, bro.
Too, man.
I learned how to smoke them though. You
Yeah,
just
right
puff and you don't inhale.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to choke. You don't want to choke.
That's it, sis.
Yeah.
That shit.
She must have Googled. She must have Googled the
I
shit.
told you I did the baby ones with the strawberry on it. They said I was a joke. Greg said I was a joke.
No, she got one. I mean,
No.
she don't want one. I'm cool with that too.
AC, why you
Fucking
laughing?
amateur.
I'm just laughing. I don't know why.
I'm just laughing. I don't know why.
Right.
Hey, see, man, where your
AC, don't be
cigar,
laughing
bro?
at me.
Where your cigar, bro?
I think the
Man,
cutter
I
over
got it
there.
right here. I don't play, man.
Huh? Where your cigar, bro?
I got mine.
Well, listen, I want to be part of the boys club.
You want to be part of the boys club?
Mm-hmm.
I don't go.
I want a stogie.
Let me go ahead.
Don't waste.
Cut it for it, bro.
Don't waste my
I'll be
cigar.
right back, y'all.
Don't waste my cigar.
I'm taking it with me.
Yo.
Hey, Greg, we don't play about that. Don't waste cigar.
Yeah,
I'm
and
taking it with me.
No, we ain't gonna do that. These fat bottom betties.
Shit. Yeah,
No, if that's top notch, don't give it to me.
They fat bottom betties. Like
how long can you hold on to it?
Well, it depends on if you got a humidor and if it's stuck in
That's
a plastic. Right. Yeah, if you got a humidor, you cool. But if not, they stuck in a plastic. Like you can take a Ziploc bag and put it inside there. Like some of them will get stale, and you can take like bread and put it in a Ziploc bag and put the cigar in there to bring it back to life.
Right.
Give me one now.
I got a humidor, but
don't give it to me.
And now they selling them prepackaged in these Ziploc bags.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, it's high tech now.
Yeah. And it's probably like anywhere from 6 to 10 of different cigars in that Ziploc bag. Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly.
So they do it. They do it for real. It's
all right, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna go to the female club. Do they have a female Stokey club?
It's more females taking it up than
I'm about to say.
Because I know it's a lot of females that do it now.
It's definitely like I go to a cigar lounge called Cigar Cool down on Delaware Ave, and when you go in there, you're gonna see at least 5 women in there.
Yo,
sometimes they got sectioned off, and it's like maybe 6 to 8 women.
Wow.
Right.
Excuse me. Like they really do it for real. So
it's a thing now. It's a thing for real.
Yeah.
Culture. It's a culture. Yeah. Cigar.
I don't have to be a part of the boys club.
Because I was thinking like, everybody coming out with like a vodka or something, some type of tequila or something. I'm like, damn, I might see if I get my own cigar.
Yeah, you said.
Oh yeah, do that.
Now, do you want to get?
Yeah,
you want to do a cigar that's infused? Would you?
I mean,
some flavors. And
yeah,
definitely,
like that. Definitely. Yeah.
I will do the flavor.
Yeah, I definitely would do the flavor and you know as a secondary cigar, but a real as a second cigar. But that first cigar, give me some real tobacco.
Gotta be manly. Gotta be manly.
Man,
yeah,
like this.
Yeah.
Man, how you get crazy, man? This guy, this boy, he bring. Hey, he got a damn. He got a damn blowtorch.
Man, you gotta have a torch, man.
Yes.
You gotta have a torch too. Yeah, you gotta have a torch.
You gotta have a torch
the
with
right
cigar,
way,
man.
Yeah, man. You can't use no lighter. What you?
Yeah, I know.
It ain't gonna light.
It smell good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my grandfather because he used to smoke Captain Black.
Okay, you going too far. She said Captain Black.
Captain Black.
Yeah, you went too far on us, sis.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, we won't.
I'm a Cold Hue hat myself. And Romeo and Juliet. I really
I like. Yeah, I like Romeo.
Monte Cristos. I deal with them every once in a while, but you know.
Yeah, I'm Fat Bottom Betty, man. I fell in love with it.
Monte Cristo. I thought that was a drink.
Got a sweet taste to it.
Say that again.
Fat Bottom Betty is a good brand. I mean, I've tried a few of them, but you know, I definitely.
Yeah, I love Fat Bottoms. This is my favorite. Like I got all 3 different gauges size.
Okay.
So you know that means we got a cigar bar one day, dog.
Well, you let me know. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Right.
What brings Snizzy?
Yep, I want fruity ones.
They got them. They got them.
I can rock
They got like a
They got the apple joints, right?
They got everything. I'm telling you, this cigar.
It's everything, man.
Yeah, Cigar Code. They got a real bar. They have a real menu. Like when I go, they be like, "You eating?" I'm like, "Yeah." So they bring out.
They got no, wait a minute. They bring out straight
food.
4-course meals.
Yeah, so I get steak.
Seriously? Wow.
I get steak, sauteed spinach, and mash.
Oh snap!
You know, they do it for real, and then especially like, so I know the owner. So Rama call me and say, "Hey, G, it's a fight. You coming down?" He be like, "How many you need to for a section?" I'm like, "Block me off for 4 people."
Oh wow, that's cool.
There. So every big game, fight, whatever.
Yeah.
I told them, let's do it. That's all.
All right, I'm cool. I like it.
Do that.
Yep, I'm down for the cause. Do not leave me out.
No, we're not gonna leave Snizzy out.
Los, you a straight amateur lighting a fucking cigar. I'm trying to see.
Bro, listen, the last thing I want to do is reach over like I'm sucking while I'm in the vicinity of another man. That ain't happening, bro.
But yet you had him
you
with
want
the
me
fist.
to take my fist and do this shit to the mic and all that. Yeah, bro, you got a pocket. So I come on, I'm like, that just doesn't feel good. So
and it ain't look right. That does not look right.
Like this.
Because when you tell people, like, listen, you got to be a fist away from the mic.
Yeah, well, you need to say like a,
like
he said, like a hand away, like a sergeant, like a salute away.
Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
You gotta get that Coven link 6 feet away.
Yeah, I'm cool with that one.
Yeah. So 40.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite childhood memory, bro?
Favorite childhood memory. Wow. Dude, I'm 50 years old. My favorite childhood memory.
I can't remember.
No,
I can't remember my childhood memory.
No, I got one. I was at my cousin's house for Christmas, and like, you know, I didn't get too much for Christmas. And he was the cousin that got everything for Christmas. So me, being who I am, we kind of switched the narrative and went to playing with the Christmas toys to creating our own Christmas toys. So we took a pack of paper.
Oh, wow.
We took a pack of paper and made a whole town. Supermarket.
Oh, that was the poor man's toy.
Yeah.
Fucking paper and pen, bro.
Yeah.
I used to make little spaceships.
Yeah, and I love my cousin for that because he didn't like, no, I'm playing with my toys. Like he went right in with me and we had a ball. So that was one of my favorite childhood times. Like that's something I probably won't ever forget, you know.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that was
That's what's up.
We took a whole pack of white paper, we made a whole houses, cars, fences, like we made a whole town.
So wait a minute, so did you build the card houses from like the deck of cards and stuff like that? You did that? Yeah, I remember doing that as a kid. I remember doing that as a kid.
I did everything that was broke. I made my own board. I made my own board game.
Yeah, when you was broke. Yeah, I mean, listen.
Yeah.
When you broke as a child,
come on.
Yeah.
You had the most fun.
Yes.
I'm telling you, you had the most fun. Listen, I used to be so broke as a child. If I wasn't a boy, I wouldn't have no toys.
Man.
You know what I mean?
That's when you got the coldest imagination when you broke.
You know what I mean?
Something out of nothing in a heartbeat.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you one time, being at my cousin's house, we ran and we took all of the jewelry boxes. You know, they came in gold and they came in silver and all that, and we made jewelry. That's around the time when Eric B. and Rakim was wearing all the jewelry and all that. So we took the jewelry boxes and made the big rings and the big chains.
Wow.
Yeah, I took I was like, I'm left-handed, so you know I'm real artsy. So I took construction paper and I made a Gucci link, and then I got glue. I got glue and sprinkled gold and silver glitter on my bracelet.
That joint was fly.
You couldn't tell me it wasn't real.
Shit.
You couldn't tell me it wasn't real, yo.
Yo,
I'm telling you, like, I really, in my heart, believe that my bracelet was diamond up.
I used to take my mom's jewelry. You know, the women that had the jewelry. I take my mom's jewelry and pretend I was Flavor Flav. You know what I'm saying? The big
we had imaginations. Like now they're lazy as ever.
These kids ain't got no
imagination. Come on, it's
now.
called
These kids ain't got no imagination.
Cell phone, laptop, iPad.
Right. Ain't doing that.
So listen, 40, let me ask you, what is your biggest failure so far?
So that's what I call failure is not what most people call failure. All right. So I don't really have no failures. I call failure. I call failures not doing it at all.
Okay.
So prime example, Los, for you to want to start a podcast and don't do it is a failure.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? That's the failure.
That makes sense.
To do the podcast and it don't go away according to plan is growth. Because now I'm one step closer to getting my podcast. So the first time I did the podcast, I didn't have this television. Shit. Now I got the TV. The second time I did the podcast, I didn't have this microphone. Now I got the microphone. So every time when people would call a mistake, it's really growth. You're learning. You're getting one step or one mistake closer to actually having your podcast. So for me,
that's it.
So for me, failure is not doing it at all.
Okay.
So when I said I wanted to write a book, if I never wrote the book, then I failed. But because I wrote the book and didn't know shit about writing a book and learned how to write a book, that's not failure. I'm one step closer.
I need to get at you, Greg.
Hey, yo, hold on.
My man.
Hey, hold on. I didn't mean to cut.
Because I want to write a book, but I haven't wrote a book. So I failed on that. I really feel what you're saying with that. I really do.
And I always wanted to see like I watch podcasts and they hit that clap button and I just saw Los do that shit. Oh God! I'm buying one of them. You buying one of them on that? And just walk around with a speaker and that shit and plug it up. And every time I say something dope, I just hit it.
Cricket.
But no, man, don't like you can't. Don't consider it as a failure right now.
Exactly.
So like even with that writing a book situation is like I kind of figured out like I'm a heavy research guy. So I'll go on YouTube University for me.
Oh yeah, bro, you like me, dog.
YouTube University for me.
Yeah.
So
I'm a fucking graduate, though.
Yeah.
I got my master's in YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
Got my doctorate.
So I needed to know, like writing a book, I needed to know like how many words is considered a page, and then how many pages in a chapter, how many chapters in a book, how many words and chapters is considered an ebook. There's an ebook,
right?
Then there's a regular book. Then there's a
paperback shit like that.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So once I start learning all that kind of stuff, you know, it's just self-taught all day long.
So now let me ask you, what made you want to
write a book?
Yeah.
Honestly, I was sitting in the house and I was watching the documentary of Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z.
Oh man,
and I was sitting there and they was.
Have you seen that documentary?
Yeah,
I watched it tonight. So they was Yeah, they was asking certain producers mentally, where was you when you created this beat for Jay? You know, and they would ask Jay, like, you know, what was you actually thinking about when you wrote these lyrics and how they pertain to now and in the future of what you got going on. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I want to write a book. I got a story to tell. And I didn't even realize, like, I'm going to tell you how far research I dug in. I looked up the characteristics of a great writer. And I seen, like, do I got any of these qualities before I really, like, dig into this thing? So it's like, out of 10, I got 7. I'm like, shit,
okay,
I'm cool.
I'm good. Let me.
I'm good. Let me write this. Let me write this.
And, you know, and I write all my books on my phone. So it wasn't like a guy came to the house and pull out a recorder and I start talking and then he go back and, I wrote everything on my phone.
So you want to do it all yourself?
Yeah, yeah. And I had fun with it. Like, I found my niche, like, when I first started. So they say like anywhere from 250 to like 300, 350 is considered a page. Words, I mean. So 250 words to 350 words is considered one page. So I first started, I'm like 2 hours in and I got 107 words. I didn't threw that phone. Across the wall.
Yo, it didn't feel awkward while you trying to type, because you know you got some big fat fingers.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was gone. So I found, like, I ain't give up. I just kept going and kept going. Now, if I sit down right now, I'll probably give you like 3,200 words in 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm real comfortable with going in and writing, and it's like, you know, I kind of got it. Like, oh shit, like I really like it.
So how many books did you write though?
I wrote 4.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you hear that, AC?
I hear you.
He 3 up on you, bro. He 3 up on you, bro.
Yeah.
No, he 4 up on him because he ain't started yet.
So like the first
hard,
one,
man.
The first one I looked at it like it was easy to write because it was about me. Yeah. The first one I wrote was like,
you need to re-up?
Yeah. I think of the fire right here.
Yeah, I need that fire.
So the first one I wrote was about me, so I figured like that was easy to do because I know me.
What's your now? How do I like that bitch? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he don't smoke that good. He don't not smoke.
I use regular matches.
Man, them
well, I'm gonna take you all day to light one up.
Them cheap ass cigars he got. They call him a match.
You're an ass.
Yeah, he like 11:45.
Right.
But no, like I said, that first one was easy to write because it was about me. So I knew my lifestyle. It wasn't, you know, something I created. Then the next ones, where I started getting creative was
they flow.
It was First Come Love, Then Comes Crazy.
Yeah.
And then the other one,
No, go ahead. Finish.
That was the second book. Then the third book is the summer of 1986. And I think the third
this
one,
old ass nigga. Hey.
Yeah.
What was that about?
The summer of 86
he
was
old
like
school.
Yeah,
I was 12. Hey.
Yeah. and it's funny that you said that because there's 4 young boys that lived on the same block and they all that age. So you can imagine everything that back then, how the young boys played with each other. It's even broken down to like the houses and how the families in each house is connected to each other but have their own lives. So it's funny, man. It's funny.
Wow.
It's funny.
Bro, yeah, man. You definitely get listen. You gotta come
I
back.
might have to go. I'm gonna have to order those books.
Real talk.
Yeah, I need to order the books.
Hell out of me, man. And hey, check this out, Greg. It's like, what do you think? Because I'm bad at like putting my thoughts on paper and writing, but I got a hell of a life story. And just like you said, your first one was about.
But you know, bro, I mean, you got to do it. Bro, you just got to do it.
Listen to this. So I want to be like Greg did, and he did it himself. You know, I've been looking at ghostwriters and writing companies and whatever, but I don't think they can do it how I really want it done if I don't genuinely do it myself.
So
you know what I mean?
I would just do it. So here's the thing. Just however you're gonna write it on your phone, iPad, paper, whatever it is that you're gonna write it on, just go. Don't worry about spelling. Don't worry about
You can always go back.
Just get the story.
No, it ain't that. That's not your job. That's the
Right.
editor
That's
job.
the editor job.
Oh shit. Okay.
So that's not my. And when I found that out, it's on now.
Yeah.
I know I can't spell a period. When I talk like that, I'm fucking it up. John went to the store. Period. I don't talk like that. My man said you got one sentence. I said, what you mean? He said you don't have a period, a comma, or nothing there. This one big ass sentence.
Run on.
I said, well, that's why I paid you for.
That shit is. I couldn't abbreviate nothing.
Yeah, so like don't get caught up into like trying to spell a word or you know if the comma belongs here
Just
or
get that
just
foot
go
down.
just put it down because he'll call go ahead.
No, I was saying. So, is this something where when you did it, was it like on a daily, like you would jot stuff down, or just be like as that thought came to you, or knowing you wanted to write this book, so when something came to you or you remember something, you would record it or write it down in your phone or whatever. It's like I want to do that on a daily. It's like because I don't know, man. I just be dragging my feet, but I got a hell of a story, Greg. I got a hell of a story,
go into like putting down 1 or 2 sentences a day. You're 2 sentences away from your book being completed versus not having any sentences down. Like so today. You'll put 2 sentences down. Then tomorrow you put 2 sentences. Then you got 4
another
sentences.
2 down. Okay.
You got 4 sentences down. Then you're gonna put 2 more. Before you look up, you got a whole paragraph. And then like for me, them stories they take a life of its own. Like you don't really control it.
Yeah.
Like you can, like physically it look like you control and you thinking, but it don't. It don't have. It just take it to run and it just run and it'll take a life of its own. But if you don't ever get started, then it's just a thought.
I have a half a book.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got more than AC.
Yeah.
Hey, Lo, we ain't finna do that right now. We ain't finna do that right now.
That's your podcast, man. Brought to you by Hello Fresh.
Go ahead, ass. We don't do that to me right.
Hey, bro, you know it's all love, bro. You know it's all love.
I need some of that juice, Los. I ain't drinking that like that. That shit. I ain't that cool.
Lowe's trying to set you up.
No, he ain't. You can't set me up. They tell you, anywhere I go, if I ain't got cranberry, I won't drink it.
Let me tell you something. He graduated because when we should hit the clubs, he was a wine cooler man.
Oh no,
He was a wine cooler man.
Now you
I'm big and looking fucking penitentiary still. Penitentiary still.
Man.
No, it's bad now.
Sipping on wine coolers.
No, it's bad. I wish I was still back in them wine coolers because these tabs is out of control. I start getting 3 and 4 bottles. Like, oh my god! I just paid somebody mortgage. This shit is bad. It's different now.
Oh,
shit, bro.
I'm a cooler.
I got
cooler
every
girl.
flavor of Ciroc. We got my house. We got Ciroc. We got Michael Jordan tequila. We got Kevin Hart tequila. We got
Kevin Hart got a tequila.
man. He got the best tequila in the game right now. His is real nice. It's nice. So I'm a drunk. There, I said. I said.
Damn. Well, listen, I didn't make it.
You a drunk in your own house. That's all right.
No, when I go to the bar too. So, hey, I'm only playing jokey. I got my logo red. Jokey.
So listen, 40. If you could be remembered for one thing, what would you want to be remembered for?
Helping people.
Okay.
I like to help people, and I don't want anything. I don't want
No monetary value, nothing like that.
Nothing. I genuinely like to help people, and I genuinely like to see people be great in life. If Los called me and say, "Bro, I just got a new car," I'm more excited than you are. Oh my God, you just killed this shit! I can't wait. I'm more genuinely. I'm excited about people doing great in life. So I come from hard times. It is what it is. Most of us in the hood, we come from hard times. So for me, I've never been a hater. I never hated on what somebody got. I always was trying to get the information and figure out how he got it so I can get it. You know what I mean? So I always pride myself like, yo, if I ever get in a position to help people, I'm gonna do it.
Make sure,
And that's why I want to be remembered. And also, I like to party. Because I get in trouble a lot because I take the bill.
Well, yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's not.
You can't do that.
Because I know your honey would be like, mm-mm.
I'm that dude too. Yeah,
I can tell you. I mean, from me and Greg, we have been friends for over almost 30 years.
Yeah, long time.
Almost 30 years, and the one thing I would say, he has always been a true friend. Not just a teammate when we were teammates playing together. I mean, I'm talking a true friend.
Right.
Genuine.
Genuine.
Yes. Yeah. Like family.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like family. So when he says the things he says about helping people genuine, I know because I've been on the receiving end of his generosity. I mean, even when I was down, he made sure that I was good, and vice versa. I mean, we've always had each other back.
Right.
No, I just know my biggest thing is like, whether I got no dollars or $2, I'm the same person. Because I can really put my ass on my shoulders and walk around like a prick, but I'm that firm believer the people that you see going up is the same people you see coming down. If I shit on you at your lowest and something happened to me, you gonna remember that. You gonna get me back. Because I know I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm King Petty. Don't let shit slide. I'm gonna get you. I remember this shit.
So let me ask you, what made you get into football?
Wow.
He couldn't be cock diesel and be a garbage man at the same time. He had to put that trip to somewhere.
I think, right? It was at West. It might have been even before that. I think because I was too aggressive to play basketball. And
you like basketball too?
I like all sports, but I was too aggressive for basketball, and I found like my aggression fits football, and I get applauded for trying to knock you out.
Yeah.
And basketball, like, yo, bro, you doing way too much. Like, what's wrong? You way too extra, bro. Yo, what the fuck? Football, I get applauded for knocking your head off and your helmet coming off, or running you over. So that kind of. I was attracted to that, and anything I found, like anything I get involved with, I'm all the way in. That's why I said, when we talked earlier, the best thing for me was retiring because I couldn't see past football.
Yeah, because you held on to that shit as long as you possibly could.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's time to let it go, dog.
Listen, it got so bad, like, if our game was on Saturday, I wouldn't go out Friday because I was too scared that if I stepped off the curb, I was going to twist my ankle and I couldn't play on Saturday. So I was so voodoo, dude. Like, nothing. I didn't even have a woman during football because I knew what was going to happen. Look, don't try to compete against football. You're going to lose.
Every time.
Well, you can't do it to the football shit. Somebody I told you wrong. I'll grind on that bitch.
I can't right now.
Let me hide this. Put my football over there. I ain't gotta get no flashback. He ain't grinding on my ball.
That bitch look a little good over there. Hey, lotion. She got any lotion? Let me she need to be shining a little bit.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, see, we came from two different eras. So I played against one of your predecessor at West. What was it? Reggie Barnes.
Reggie Barnes. He was the GOAT.
Listen, Reggie Barnes. I hit this motherfucker, and I hit him, and I got hit.
Wait,
so hard.
Write that down.
Yes, look, I hit him, but I got hit, and my son was born the night before. And I wound up getting a concussion, got knocked out, did not remember the first half of the game. Reggie Barnes, you couldn't tell me to this day that this motherfucker was in high school, a grown man.
Yeah.
Because he was a grown man in high school.
Yes, he was amazing.
Oh my God.
He was a huge dude.
He was no high schooler.
Somebody lied.
Oh,
somebody lied.
Somebody lied like a motherfucker. So so we always had that history. Because I played with Reggie Barnes, Charles Way. So when I met Greg, I was like, "Oh, you come from West?"
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Listen, Charles Wade, he don't remember, but I aired him out.
You aired Charles Wade? That was my man.
Listen, they caught.
Hey, I don't even remember Charles. You remember Charles?
Yeah, I remember Charles.
Listen, Charles, he played for Northeast, and it was like they was on like the 2 or 3 yard line, and everybody in the stadium knew he was going to get the ball, and I'm playing inside linebacker. I dove over the top. The same time he got the ball, the same time I was airing him out. They had to carry him off the field.
Oh, dang.
You hit Charles like that?
You hit him hard.
On his ass.
Charles was a big boy.
He was a big boy.
Charles was a big boy.
So you gave it all you got.
But then when I saw him on TV one time, and I'm like, man, his name sound familiar. Like, Charles Wade, where the hell I know this name from? And it kicked back. I said, God damn, that's not the Charles Wade I know.
Yeah, no, because he got big.
Somebody. Like, what the fuck? Not that fucking big. And you know what I said, right? He on that shit. He on that shit.
He came out of college and he got extra. He got so big, they took him, moved from a halfback to fullback.
Yeah, because he's too big.
Wait a minute, was that during the time where they was telling them to eat, and they really didn't have to eat like that?
No, well, when you got to school, they always made you eat. Well, you know what? If they, what it is if they would see a potential position in you, and they be like, well, listen, you know what? You are a wide receiver, but you'll make a good tight end. Then they're going to bulk you up.
That type shit. Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah.
Because they'll hit you with the shit where they'll say, well, you know what? You like 5th, 6th on the depth chart. But if you move to tight end, you can get some playing time. You know what I mean? Or you are a wide receiver, but you move to kicker, you start.
Damn, he moved my man to kicker.
Yeah, I mean they hit you with shit like that. Let me tell you something. Football, it's a mind. They mind fuck the shit out of you.
Oh crap!
Yes,
yeah,
it's bad.
Yeah, they mind fuck the shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Like the more and more I learned about the NFL, professional football, that shit is different, man. It's not what people see on TV.
Yeah. All the glitz and glamour.
Yeah, I might get banned if I start talking. But
I don't know. AC, is it what you see on TV?
Man, this bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that.
It's bad. Like
I ain't worrying about getting banned. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You keep it cool, cause you doing it.
He said you keep it cool, but no, it's bad. Like you could be one play from hitting your incentive and getting an extra $1 million, and
they'll fuck the shit.
They'll sit you down and Great. I think you pulled your. Wait a minute, how you gonna tell me I pulled my hamstring?
An example of that, and I saw that firsthand as a young player, and it wasn't me.
Yeah,
and my boy, he wouldn't even mind me telling his story. When I was playing, the guy across from me name was Michael Westbrook. And you know what I'm talking about, Los. Michael Westbrook, wide receiver out of Colorado. You know him.
Yep.
He needed 50 yards to get a $500,000 bonus.
Yeah.
When I tell you they did not throw him that ball,
wow.
the second quarter of the game,
yeah.
And this was our last game of our season. And that blew my fucking mind, because me and him got real close. And he talked to me, he was so hot. I'm like, wow, that's how this shit go?
That hit you with like, we saving you for the next game.
Yeah.
But bullshit like that.
Next week game is so important. We're gonna see.
and we both already had a good season. He had 1,100 yards receiving. I had 1,100 yards receiving. But it's like, and I was a 4th rounder. He was the 3rd pick overall. So he had a lot of bigger and better incentives than I had. But for the last game of the season,
but they ain't want to cut that check.
And for y'all not to throw this man the ball, I would have stepped out the way to let this man get that money like that. I'm like, okay, I did my thing.
Yeah,
but they did not hit him. When they knew he was getting close, did not see the ball no more. And that's when I knew this some bullshit right here, man.
Yeah, that's when he found out it's a business.
Yeah, it's real.
It's a business. My best football was high school. And I would say minor league. That was my best football.
Yeah,
because you played for the passion.
Yeah,
for,
you paid for the passion.
You know what I mean? Yeah, shit, listen. Woo. But you put your body through some bullshit, though.
Yeah, I'm still going through some shit. I don't know how long it's been since I played.
Hey, you remember that story when it was at their game? We played the game, and you got hit in your kidneys.
Oh, shucks.
And you peed on yourself.
Oh,
Los, you gonna really say that one here?
no, I'm telling you. It's bad. It was bad. The shot was like, all right, boom. I had to go. All right, he's a piece of shit, Los.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. He's a piece of shit. So we play this game. Boom, I take a shot. Boom, and I'm like, yo, this is not feeling like a normal shot. So I go to the doctors. And the shorty at the time I was with, she go. Thank God she went with me. Yeah, and she goes with me, and they tell her like, well, they telling me like, yo, you gonna have to sit down a couple games, or if you keep playing, you might have to get some type of surgery or something. So I said, all right, cool. So we goes back home, but they also gave me all my disclaimers, like you might not, get erected, or you might not get an erection, or you might not
erectile dysfunction.
Yeah. So you might not get that, or sometimes you might not know when you gotta go to the bathroom. These is the symptoms right now, so that's why we're telling you to take like 2 weeks off. So I'm like, all right, cool. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm a football player. Well, that shit means something to me because she laid down on the couch, and I laid like between her legs on top of her, and we fall asleep. So you're a piece of shit, Los. So. So I wake up, I'm feeling my pants like, did this bitch just pee on me? I'm like, damn, my shit, what is shit? So I start feeling my pants, and I'm feeling my pants and getting higher and higher. So, oh no, I peed on myself. This shit mad right now.
Then what did you say, shorty about went with you?
So listen, so I'm sitting on the edge of and she's still asleep.
Her back all wet.
She sleep. So I get up, I'm sitting on the couch.
Through that shit.
Yeah, she slept through it. So I get up, I'm like, oh shit. So I'm like, just leave. And I'm like, damn, if I leave, she gonna tell everybody I peed on her and her couch. Like, so I'm sitting like, how the fuck I'm gonna tell this chick this shit? So I said, fuck it. I said,
hey, what?
Yo, so I was like, I said, hey. She's like, man, I peed on myself. She said, what? I said, I peed on myself. Yo, shorty was a trooper. She got up. She went upstairs. She got me her robe. Mm-hmm. She took all my clothes off. She put all that shit in the washing machine, wiped down the couch and all that. I took a shower feeling like a cold nut.
You get a shower with the lip quivering.
So I'm like, oh, this shit. But when I came downstairs, she was like, don't worry about it. They said that was going to happen.
And thank God she went with you.
That's
what
I
would have been like, yo, he a straight PP boy.
She was a trooper.
She was a trooper.
She was a trooper. Like she was a trooper.
Yeah, she was a trooper.
Yeah, she was body. Like I've never. How do you wake somebody up? Like I'm like, man, get up. She's like, huh? I said, yo, get up. She's like, what? I peed on myself.
Hey, listen, AC, I'd have been like, girl, I think you peed on yourself.
I couldn't. That shit was too far up on me. Cause I woke up like, what the fuck? This bitch just pee on me. Like,
totally forgot what the doctor said.
Yeah, no, ain't no
not
totally
believing it.
It ain't that. It's just I would pee on myself. So she had to do it. It had to be her. But you know what I mean? She
well, thank God it wasn't the erectile dysfunction.
You know, I got stories for days. Don't
you tell not another one.
What? They classics.
Not that classic.
I know I got one story that I will not tell that we take this story to the grave.
To the grave.
Because it's a lot of married cats.
Yeah.
And we take that story to the grave. That's the one thing I do miss about football. Mm-hmm. The fucking parties. Mm-hmm. I know AC remember them parties.
Yeah, the parties was good.
My wife right here. Don't.
Yeah, you stay out of that, man.
I got to get out of that one.
Yeah.
Oh man, this joint podcast, episode 45. Got my man.
Yeah.
40 in the house.
Man, 40 made this shit so live. Hey, I'm loving it right now.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
we sitting there, we smoking on stogies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, I got Stizzy in the house.
Yo.
I got my man AC in the house.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean,
This what I
LosThaDarkGable. This is what we do every Tuesday and Thursday.
That's what we do, baby boo.
All right, listen. He sent me a DM. I answered that shit soon as I saw it.
I said, bro, I got to get you on, bro.
Man,
I got to
Los
get you
is-
on, bro.
Yeah.
Los is my dude, man. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
Greg, how I met Los. I can't even remember, but I know you hit me out the blue on something I might have posted or you was, whatever. And this was, I met Los in 2000, I think what, 8, 9 or something like that. When I was in Atlanta, we were doing the little record company shit.
Yeah, we had.
Oh, I thought he was getting ready to say like you hit him, like you took him down, Los.
Nah.
Oh.
Man, and ever since then, man,
I was
Los,
way out of the league when he was in. I was way done.
Yeah.
Los, tell it, Los. Any time since I met you, man, whatever you hit me with, I've been down.
He was listen. AC
I'ma
was
stay
AC
down.
was my
I'ma stay
VP
down,
for the record
man.
label.
Mm-hmm.
And when we had the record label, and we had some hell of our talent.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, remember that? We had some hell of
Yeah.
our talent, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, like, out of all the people I know, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of people.
Right.
Los always been that go getter.
Man,
Like Los, he's always been that connect.
Mm-hmm.
He always been. Oh, you need a chick? Hold on. Yo, I got a story. Yo, we was playing for the Northwest Giants in semi-pro team.
Uh-oh.
And I think we was gonna have some type of party or something, and ain't nobody had no girls.
Yeah, I
Los, I don't.
It's not like that anymore, Pam.
I'm about to say
Well, go ahead,
that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped.
Go ahead.
I'm tripping.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, Pam.
hesitation. I caught
Pam,
that.
he's a good guy, Pam. He's a good guy now,
I forgot
Pam.
he told me he locked down. So, shit, my bad.
Nah, bro, go ahead.
Next story.
Go ahead.
So we sit out there like, oh wait, chicks at this joint. So Los like, I'll be right back. I'll make a phone call.
That sounds just like him.
So we looking at him. We looking at him like, get the fuck, you ain't gonna do shit. Next thing I know, Los come with both his arms around these chicks. We all stuck, and they was bad. We like, what the? Still had to pay them.
Who ain't got no bitches?
Yeah, no, Los always been that connect, man. Los, he's always been.
The plug.
Yes, there you go. That's the word. Los always been the plug.
I mean, he had to
Always
be
been a
genuine,
plug.
man. You know what I mean? He had to be, be genuine. Yeah, but see, back then, I used to love to party.
Mm-hmm.
I should throw parties to drop
And listen,
a dime.
Listen, and I'm gonna keep it real. When we started playing minor league, Los, I don't know how he did it. Remember the club? What was the club we used to go to? You had it all set up for us.
Shit.
It was here.
Brave New World.
Brave New World.
Brave New World.
I don't know how he did it, but they was treating us like we was NFL. Like Los.
It was here in Philly.
Yeah, it was in Philly. Like after every game when we came home, we would go straight there, and they just no pay.
They laid out. We had bottles. They laid everything was laid out.
And all courtesy.
Everything
Los,
laid
Los
out.
did all that. Like he always, like you said, he always
my
been
man.
the plug. He was the plug.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Los is dude,
And people
man.
be sleeping on my brother.
Yeah,
Tell
you
them.
know what I
Sleep
mean?
on the
Listen,
nigga.
Yeah, the gift of gab.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? Hit him with that gift
Yo,
of gab.
and that's what it is. That's what it is. I saw. He went to college. He know a few words.
I put that communication degree. I had to put it to work.
Yeah, he definitely did. I can't even hold you. He crushed that joint. He was killing it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know,
all right.
but you know.
Wait, quick sidebar. Did you say wifey for AC? Did you say wife? Did you get married?
Oh, you ain't know he got married?
Oh,
man,
December
yeah.
the 1st. December the 1st.
Yeah, my man got
Congratulations.
married.
Congratulations.
AC?
Congratulations.
Yes.
It's my boo right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, look.
With a
That's it right there. Halloween shit right there, bro. That's you.
There you go. There you go. We appreciate it, y'all. Thank you.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, congrats, bro. And listen, as a matter of fact, we be down there. What month we coming down, broski?
It should be June. We got it set up, but I'm gonna let you know because these venues they trying to take a nigga kidney. They charge it so much. Hey,
What you going down there for?
Just to celebrate with
I'm
him.
gonna have a big old reception in June.
Yeah.
I'm so I'm not invited.
The invites ain't went out yet.
Come on now.
If my schedule let me, I will. I got no
Hey,
problem.
man,
Where you at?
everybody.
Where you at?
I'm in Fort Lauderdale,
Oh,
Florida.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look,
definitely.
if we just said fucking Minnesota, he'd be like, I think about it.
Hey, listen,
Cold as
if
shit.
you would have said Minnesota, I'm like, damn, I got
I'm
to train.
good.
Damn, I got to train. Listen, Reef played for the Vikings.
Yeah.
We go out there. He had a game. It's probably the coldest. I think it was -32 or something.
Yeah, Minnesota cold as fuck. I played out there. That's
Yo, wait a minute. Is it cold like that?
Bro, it's so cold. I took a cup of water, went on the deck, threw it in the air, and that shit said, no lie. That shit is cold.
That's horrible.
Colder than Chicago.
Chicago, man.
Because Chicago get cold.
Not Minnesota, bro.
Yeah.
Not that Minnesota cold.
And I tell you, Minnesota is beautiful in the summertime. It's gorgeous. The scenery's everywhere. The people is polite. Everything is slow and laid back. But when
as soon as that winter hit,
when it get cold, it's bad.
Man, I was the only nigga on the field with a leather coat up under my damn pads.
Yo, listen, I had a big ass Warwick. You know what that is?
Oh, yeah, that's old school. Yeah, the Warriors, boy. That's old school hustle.
Yeah.
I watched the first quarter and I had to go into the family room. I had Timbs on, all that kind of shit. That's when I realized Timbs don't work. Timbs make your feet colder. They do.
You needed some Uggs.
Ain't no more they make your feet hurt.
They make your feet that shit. They just look good. Yeah, that shit bad. I was like,
no, you got to go. You got to get these joints right here, bro.
Yep.
They not working. Nothing is working out there.
Damn.
Nothing is working out there. Yo. I'm telling you, it's bad. Like, it's bad.
How's Reef doing? That's how you talk to Reef.
I got on the phone a couple days ago with him. He's so the whole thing is the doctors went in and supposedly supposed to like clean the meniscus up down in his knee, and touch some things they weren't supposed to touch, and messing his career up. And now he banged them upside. He banged them upside their head,
as he should have.
So the lawsuit was, I think, originally for $150 million.
What did he get?
I ain't say what he got.
Yeah,
bro.
like
But
he got taken care of.
You ain't gotta say no numbers. Don't say
Yeah, he's good. But here's the deal. So even with that, he went through a lot. He went through a lot of depression because
his career was cut short.
Something that you work so hard to get. And at the time, he was top 5 D tackle, so he was up for $100 million. And to get that snatch,
he was on his rookie contract?
Yeah, he was on his rookie contract when it happened.
When the injury happened.
Yeah, but he was up for 100. He was top 5 D tackles. He was doing real good. And to get that snatched away from you,
yes,
it's hard to deal with. Trust me, I know. Mine got snatched.
And you know what? We talked about that before. Remember, AC? We talked about like dealing with the mental pressure of losing over $100 million.
Right.
Because AC, you went through it.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I wasn't 100, but I was man. That
was
shit
up
was
there.
8-figure type shit. And it's like
I lose $2, I have a heart attack.
You lose your shit. Where's my fucking transpass?
It was hard. It was
Losing
really
my
hard.
shit.
No, I believe you. I mean, he
Really
got
hard,
through
man.
it. So right now, God blessed him crazy where he came out of it, and we had to like convince, well, not so much convince, but make him understand who he was. Like, dude, you're a first rounder. Your name ring bells.
Yes.
Like,
Exactly.
you can't take that away from you. You're a first rounder. And
he got a brand. He got a brand.
He got a brand. Yeah.
Yeah, so we
his
had to-
name is bigger than his.
Yeah.
His name is his brand.
Yeah. So we had to support him and get him mentally back where he is now. He's so I think he did a year or 2 at Florida coaching, and now I think I ain't gonna say think, but Dallas just grabbed him.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. Yeah.
Y'all
listen.
He's the real deal at
Tell Reef to come on through. Though.
Yeah, he's the real deal at D tackle.
Because I haven't talked to him. I think the last time I talked to him, it was at the party. Well, I talked to him over Instagram a couple of times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the last time we actually sat down and talked, it was, at the party. Yeah, man, tell him to come through.
I will when he come. Yeah, he got a big ass slave house.
He got an outhouse.
That house big as shit. Yo, he got a big ass slave house right off of Baltimore Pike.
Oh, word?
Man, that house is big as shit. Yo, I said, I know this house had an owner. I ain't talking about own the house. I'm talking about the owner.
Owner.
Oh, y'all.
Master.
Yeah, he had a master. That joint, I knew that house had a master.
Yeah.
So he got the biggest house in that whole little cul-de-sac back there.
Oh, he probably got that. Then he got that whole property.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of land.
He good. He's good. It's like even if he don't coach or whatever, he's him and his kids. They set.
That's awesome.
And that's what. It's about that generational wealth.
Yeah.
It's about that
generational wealth.
It's about that generational wealth.
So, what made you get into say, "Hey, I need to do something. Let me start fitness." Facility.
Business franchise, yeah, man. I want that same question. I mean, what led you down that path? I mean, I know basically as athletes and ball players, that's all we do. That's all we know, working out, training, whatever. So, to get into that lane where, okay, well, let me give back. Let me train guys on the level that I trained and then
ask him.
Yeah. That's who I'm asking. I'm asking him the same question.
That sound like you was telling the story.
No, I can't do that. No,
Jim. I'm telling the story.
No, he was asking. He asked.
I'm messing with you, AC.
No,
we good. No, but we all football players. We had to stay in the gym. We had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was just wondering why, to take that lane, because that's something I train kids. I'm coaching right now at the junior college. It's like I wouldn't know. How to go into that business or how to do that. But I know what to tell a kid where you need to do this many reps, but I wouldn't know how to capitalize on that as far as, and I mean, congratulations on all your success, but myself, I would never know how to take it to that level.
I take it to that level.
Yeah. Well, first, let me tell you, God blessed me with all that. I always do my interviews that way because I don't want them snatched from you. So
I know that's right.
We got to
praise
him. We got
to praise to God, dog.
Me and JC and his pop, we got an agreement.
I know that's right.
We got an agreement.
I got to hold up to my end.
Yeah, I hold up to my end. So no, basically it was I was working at George Washington High School out here in Philly, and I was still playing football. And instead of me getting a LA Fitness membership, the gym is right in the back of the hallway. Let me go use that. And so the high school kids would come in the same time I'd be working out, and they would just come in here and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm in my 20s, like young boy, I'll punch you dead in your throat. You better
call me on here one more time. Call me on here. I'll double dare you.
One more game.
One more game. See what happens.
And then they started asking, can they work out with me? And I'm like, well, come on, let's get it. We would just go and work out, and they would do everything I'm doing and stuff like that. And at the time, when I look back on it, the stuff I was doing was, like bodybuilding stuff. I just worked really, really hard. I just went and, as a football player, we crave working hard. We think that's what we need.
That's gonna get us that edge.
That's gonna get us that edge. Just outworking everybody.
Outwork,
yeah. And then, I started seeing like, it might be something to this. And then it was like what you going? I was a school police officer at the school. And I'm like, you gonna do this for the rest of your life? You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, I gotta do something. I really don't know what to do. I had my son full time, and I'm like, damn, don't get me wrong, school district money is cool, but it wasn't.
It wasn't your passion.
Yeah,
you're right.
It was a job. It was a job, and I found myself like, really liking to train athletes. So again, like I said earlier, I'm a crazy research ball, and I started doing research on how to train athletes like athletes, and I started learning how to do it. So it was Nike Spark. Nike Spark had this where you can click on it on their page or the internet at the time and go through different selections, and I click workouts, and they had like 20, 30 videos. And every single day I would watch these same 20. It was my Bible at the time. And watch these same 20, 30 videos, and each video I found something new. Okay. From watching that same video. And I'm like, this is kind of weird to me. Like, I know I just saw this video.
Dissected.
Yes, and I was breaking it and didn't realize I was doing that. So there was a lot of things I was doing, didn't realize it was a term to all of that. And I'm just like breaking everything down, and everything that I studied and learned from those videos, I would do with the kids. And I saw that the kids was actually absorbing all that, and they was really getting good. And I'm like, oh snap, it's something to what I got going on. And then I'm like, well, what I need to do to take it further, and I just kept going and kept going, so it was a long journey. What people see now is not what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, listen, I remember, actually, even when we played together, G was my personal trainer.
Yeah.
He would come to the crib with me and Carrie.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's crazy.
AC Stizzy, he would come to the apartment, and I had like a small 1-bedroom apartment, and the girl I was living with at the time, I should kick her out. Like, yo, you gotta get out, because we should take over the whole living room.
He's not lying.
We take over the whole living room, and we should work. You know what I mean? He had me doing this. What was the push-up shit? Where you would start with 1 push-up, and then when you go to 2 push-ups, it would double.
Oh, shucks.
So 2 would turn to 4. When I tell you, oh my Lord.
And 2 turn to 4, 3 to turn to 6.
2 turn to 4. No, 4 turn to 8. You got to keep doubling up.
Doubling up.
Yeah. And at the time, I ain't know no better, but Los, I probably hurt you. But I ain't know that. Yeah, I ain't know that. Yeah, I just knew to work hard.
And man, I ain't gonna lie though, that was the best season that I ever played. I led the team in interceptions, not starting.
Yeah,
I was not a starter and led the team in interceptions.
Wow.
Every time the coach would put me out, I would come out with an interception. And matter of fact, I got into an argument with the D-back coach. I'm like, pussy, how the fuck you not gonna play me when I'm leading the team in interception?
Yeah, it was bad.
It was bad. Look at the point where teammate, remember MC should be like, yo, bro, what you think with the coach's wife?
You did something.
You did something, dog. How you ain't playing?
Yeah. So
I could have killed the league in interception if I would have started.
And then like once I started outgrowing the stuff that I was studying.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I'm on to something. And then it was like, all right, cool, I need to go to school. And it was like, I don't need to go to, like, I didn't really learn too much by going to school. I just got, I went to school because I was like, I always thought big. I'm like, damn, I'm going to get in a room full of strength coaches and they're going to start talking that shit. I don't know what they're talking about. So I need to be able to know the terminology. Yeah. And so when they say certain muscles, I know what they're talking about. And that's why I went to school, because it wasn't about training, because I was already, knee deep in it, learning everything that I needed to learn. And I just stuck with it, man. I just knew this is it right here. So then one day I just said, I'm going to quit. I quit my job.
And you just, that's what you got to do, bro. That's what you got to do, bro.
So, people are like, how you get started? I just got started.
So, now let me ask you, I know one of your clients is Brandon Graham.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
All right. I'm Brandon.
Yeah.
I got my back. I hurt my back.
Yeah.
What can you do to help me get back on the field?
Well,
or let me ask you this. What did you do to help Brandon make the All-Star team?
Well, first, Brandon is a hell of a player.
Yes.
That's my guy. I'm going to tell you a quick story, and I'm going to get right to it. Brandon did something for me that I don't even think he realized. How loyal I am to him. So I just recently lost an uncle, which was like a pop to me. And he died from cancer. And thank you. He died of cancer. He was a huge Eagles fan. So a couple of days before, maybe like a week or two before he passed, I had text BG and I said, what you doing? He said, nothing. I said, listen, I'm about to FaceTime you. He said, all right. And I FaceTimed him and let my uncle talk to him. And
that was
and it like kind of like gave my uncle.
That's what's up.
That's huge. Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of like gave my uncle an extra day or two.
Yeah.
Because his wife, which I call my mom, she said, "What she say to him? Like, why you say that? Because he's up, he's fighting, I'm gonna live and all that." So I know Brandon Graham was telling him about how to be strong and we're gonna beat this and all that kind of stuff. So BG got a special spot for me because you don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, one thing I give. I mean, Brandon is he's very big in the community.
Yeah,
That's my guy. He's very. Listen, I'm a Steelers fanatic.
Yeah,
but I'm an Eagles fan.
Yeah,
because there's a couple of players on Eagles that I like. You know what I mean? I like Brandon, Jalen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So there's a few Eagles that I like. You know what I mean? But especially the ones that are humble, that are hardworking, not just I made it and I just made it.
I'm people ask me like, is he really like that? And I'm here on your show telling you he's really like that. Listen, remember when he messed his ankle up?
Yeah,
a couple years ago, or was it last year?
No, it was
a couple years.
No, it was 2 years ago. Because remember they were talking about they were trying to trade him.
Yeah.
Or either trying to trade him or release him.
Yeah, something like that.
It had something to do with contract.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. So what happened was he messed his ankle up. When he went into surgery that day, I called him that day. And he said, man, this is God's plan. I'm happy next year. I'm coming back. We're going to do big things. And I'm looking at the phone like, nigga, you are out with the rest of the season. What are you talking about? He's like, man, I'm blessed. And all he did, I never met a person that was that happy all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like when you see him on camera, he's always smiling and laughing and all that. He's the exactly same person off the camera like that. He never changed.
That's him being him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he is. He's being him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when we get those kind of phone calls, we get the script from the doctor.
Okay.
So before they come to us, they got to get released. They get released from the doctors or from the team, and now you can do X, Y, Z, and we'll get something from the team to say this is the guidelines right here, and we'll look at certain things like, nope, we're not doing that, we're not doing that, we're not doing this. We're gonna put this, that, okay. Kind of like we build around. So we have a method where if you have an injury, let's say you mess your knee up or something like that. We build everything around the knee to take the pressure and the tension off the knee. So we're gonna build the quad up, we're gonna build the hammies up, we're gonna build the glutes up, we're gonna build the ankle up, all that kind of thing. So that knee our whole thing is making sure you don't re-injure that knee again.
Okay.
So that's what happens. So, like if a person messed their knee up, it's not necessarily the knee that's the problem. And what happened, they get diagnosed with the knee, try to fix the knee, but then he go back out there and mess the knee up again. It was never the knee. It was never the knee. It was either the ankle or the hip that was the problem. The knee blew. The knee blew because it just couldn't handle the stress no more.
Because they compensate.
Yeah. And so the knee just was compensating to put the same amount of power in the ground if the ankle or the hip was strong. So most people don't look at the stuff that's in between where the injury is. And when you don't do that, you don't.
Right.
You're gonna mess around and do it again. So,
man, Greg, you said something because I'm.
See, my man, that's my man Ford.
Yeah.
That's
my man Ford. My man Ford.
Yeah.
That's my man Ford.
Yeah.
Okay, you tore your knee or you tore your ACL. They working that knee. They wasn't working my quad. They wasn't working my hamstring, my hip, my back. They wasn't doing that. It was just, and it's like I'm like, okay. But I done fuck this motherfucker up again. And it's like, I don't know. You said something there, brother. And I'm like, that's what I've never heard before. It's like,
because most of the time you're overcompensating
to generate the same power.
Yep. And then you want to injure something else.
What people don't realize, the body is always in defense mode. It will protect you. So prime example, if you trip, the other foot will hurry up and catch up with you tripping to keep you from busting your face. If I walk right now, Los has never been a bitch or anything. But if I flinch out of nowhere at Los gonna throw his hands up, not because he's scared. His body naturally was gonna protect his face because that's what I flinched at.
Right.
So the body is always in defense mode. So if the ankle is suffering and not getting what it's supposed to get to put that power in the ground, the knee is gonna compensate and give it that power. But over a period of time, it's gonna wear out.
Man, said some shit, bro. Because I'm like, let me ask you this, Greg. So this is my thing. I had a major shoulder injury, and it still hurts to this day. Now, in this day and age, being that if I came to you with this shoulder injury, in which now I'm seeing by you just saying as far as something else, as far as a knee, you working everything else. With my shoulder, would it make sense for me to heal? Because like Lo's saying, we try to overcompensate with our other muscles and other. Yeah. So would it make sense to, okay, I hurt my shoulder, but would I strengthen or work on the bicep, the neck, the back?
I'm doing all of it.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's
because that shoulder is connected to majority of all of that. Like all you really gotta do is do the movement, and what you feel in the movement is what you work on.
Yeah, I never would have thought of that till you said that about the knee.
If I lift my shoulder, my chest is gonna move. My chest is going to move. My back is going to move. My lats is going to move. So I need to strengthen all of those up to take the pressure off the shoulder.
Oh wow!
So after I got the shoulder fixed, don't concentrate on making the shoulder stronger. You make the shoulder stronger, but also I got to make my chest stronger. I got to make my back strong. I got to make my lats strong. I got to make my core strong. So I got to make all these other things strong because if not, it's going to happen again.
I'm gonna hit Planet Fitness right now. Hey.
You ready to go over there and outside?
You really changed my thought process in that, because like I'm hurting my shoulder, but I go to the gym and I'm steady trying to do shoulder exercise, not understanding why my shit ain't getting better. You know what I mean? It's like,
now is it because he's making it worse if he's just working that injured area?
He putting a lot of unnecessary stress on it because all he's doing is locking in on the shoulder.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you're gonna go to the weight room, like me, if I got something like that, I'll go to the weight room, 5 days out of the week. 1 or 2 days is only on the shoulder. Yeah. The rest of the days is everything else that's connected to the shoulder.
Okay. Like building around him.
Yeah. Because then you get to build everything else, but then at the same time you're giving that shoulder a break, a rest.
Okay. So now, how important is nutrition for a top athlete?
Okay, picture a Bentley with a Toyota engine.
Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere fast.
Choking.
Ain't going nowhere fast.
You see what I'm saying? So if the outside looks good, the inside have to be better than the outside. You know what I'm saying? So and just think about it. If your engine lock up in your car, that's it. I don't give a shit what it look like.
Right.
Yeah, that motherfucker could be washed pristine clean.
You can have a Lambo. You can have a Rolls Royce. You have the body is amazing, but if that engine locked up, it don't mean nothing. Okay. So the nutrition is so important to athletes. What they put in their body, that's the fuel. So we have, like right now, we doing combine training. For those that don't know what combine training, that's a group of kids that have the potential to play football in the NFL, and they have to do these tests to.
A lot of them they got to get ready for their pro day,
all that kind of stuff. So, we have a chef that feeds them. So, most combine, when they go away to these different facilities, they'll do meal prep where they'll prep their whole food, their menu for the whole entire week and just give it to them. So now on Monday, you eating Monday food, but you already got Thursday and Friday food sitting in the refrigerator. So by the time you get to Thursday and Friday,
it ain't fresh.
It ain't fresh. We have a chef that cooks every day, fresh for our guys. So she'll come drop Monday breakfast off and leave and go cook lunch.
Do y'all hear that? Combine training at level 40.
Yeah. And then when she bring the lunch, sometimes she bring the lunch and the dinner because it's only an hour or two before they leave out. But if she dropped the lunch, like this morning, she dropped their breakfast off. She said, "Hey G, I'll be back with the lunch." I said, "All right, cool." And then she'll come around like 10, 11 o'clock, drop their lunch off, and then come right back off because they're done like around 3 and drop their dinner off. So they get fresh meals every single day. So they're getting fresh vegetables, not frozen. They're getting, you know, if it's chicken, then it's fresh chicken cooked right there, not
Shit
got
you
it
got
all
sitting in the refrigerator.
Yeah, we're not sitting in the
every day.
refrigerator all week.
Yeah,
We're not getting all that. So, you know, we try to do it as close as, you know, to perfect as possible.
That's a
You know
hell
what
of
I'm saying?
that's a hell of a deal
Yeah.
right there, man.
My man, that boy, what's good, broski? I see you in the
Hey,
house,
listen,
man.
that ain't no good thing because she's expensive.
Yeah,
Well, now let me ask
at
you.
one point, but I did the same thing, combine prep. But I'm glad, Greg, y'all doing it for these boys every day because when we had it, they made it for us for just like you said,
All
they'll
week.
come in all week and it's something.
Yeah.
It's in the fridge. But what they did for us, they didn't do dinners for us. They did just breakfast and lunch because they knew we wouldn't be out too late while we was doing the combine. So it was just breakfast and lunch, and then we used to get whatever we had to get. But then it was like every day we microwaving or we pulling some shit out some fucking plastic wrap.
We lock down.
Now, now, are you losing nutrients whenever you
Exactly.
microwave or sitting out?
Yeah. You're losing all that. So, you know, like, she's a big ass. She cost me $10,000.
That's great.
She's husky.
Hey, you
yo.
got to pay for that.
It's worth it.
it's-
It's worth it, man.
No, it's worth it because,
Worth it,
you
man.
know,
The outcome.
so
Finished product.
no, the finished product is dope. You know,
Success. Success.
yeah, we got a group of kids. We got about 6 guys right now, and they gonna do something special.
So now let me ask you: are you accompanying some of these youngsters at their pro day?
Yeah, the ones I can make.
Okay.
It gets kind of hard because some of them got their pro days at the same day, and then you got to sit back and figure which one you gonna go to without.
You don't want to have them make them feel left out. Like you don't love me.
Yeah, it's bad.
So the pro days can be at different locations, different
In the
days.
school, a lot of times your pro days
At their
college.
school.
Yeah, so whatever college you go to, that's what
okay.
your pro day is. And you know, if they close, I can pretty much hit everybody. But if they far enough, one year, I had to go to Memphis for a week and then turn around and go to Louisville for a week and then turn around, get on a plane and go to Georgia for a week. So it was a little rough.
And see, now remember, you're their parent.
Pretty much.
So a lot of those kids, they need that.
Yeah,
Their parents can't make the pro day. So
They need that support, man. They need
that support.
I ain't had that. It's like
Yeah,
that's
it's-
needed,
it's a-
man. That's
Yeah,
needed.
it's a different ball game when, you know, you get to
look
turn
up, ain't
around and
nobody
look.
there.
Ain't nobody there. You
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh man, that shit
Oh.
bad.
that's that
man.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's,
I know I felt like that. That's that bullshit.
Yeah, no, it's bad. So
No,
no, it's
sis, that's real though. That's how it
It's
goes.
real.
It's like
Yeah.
and my thing was I love my family to death, but my mom, well, my biological mother and father, they didn't raise me. I was raised by my aunt, and she's my mom. And she only the first time my mom ever seen me play was my last game in college when I was at Texas A&M. That's the first time. Like I didn't have the support, and then I didn't have nobody. I did everything on my own, going to the combine. You had them agency, whatever, but I didn't have that. Nobody there supporting me. Like you said, you look up and it's like it's nobody there. You know what I mean? But I kept going. You know what I mean?
it's a rough business because sometimes they have these mega facilities that's huge back end where you get the marble floors and the chandeliers and all that. But if you're not like a first rounder, second rounder, you won't get that head trainer. You're gonna probably get a assistant or an intern.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That college.
Yeah.
That college. Intern or
trying to
college
make a name for
grad-
yourself.
Yeah.
So
Somebody that's trying to get a job.
yeah, and
You'll get somebody that's trying to get a job.
You telling me that this could potentially change my family lifestyle is in the hands of this intern. So what we do at my company, we don't care what round you're going. You're getting
Same
first
treatment.
round treatment.
Good.
So I I like to keep my numbers small where I can attend to
Where it's
everybody.
manageable.
My whole
Yeah.
team, we can handle it. So I don't like to take over. I don't like to take over no more than 11 guys.
All right. So
Between-
now you train boxers and you train
Yeah.
Football players.
Basketball players. Volleyball, lacrosse.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go to boxing.
All right.
How are you able to switch up to adapt to the boxing training, which is totally different from football?
Yeah.
How are you able to do that?
Studying. You know, and I tell people, study. Yeah. I don't care what you're doing, like podcasts. You need to study everybody that do podcasts.
Yeah. So now,
so
your boxers, Danny Garcia. Give it to my man. Give it to my man, Danny Garcia.
That's my guy.
What kind of regimen did you have him on?
So for what, this last fight?
Yeah, the last fight. No, my fault. Let's go with the Spence fight.
Spence fight.
Let's go with the Spence fight.
All right, so there's a lot of pieces that go to that Spence fight. Danny was going through some mental issues, and because you're considered a superhero, you're not really able to come out and say what's really going on. So we didn't really. Pops knew, but nobody in the camp really knew what he was going through. But far as me, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I got to do my job.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I look at who you fighting, and I look at their plus, what they're really great at. Well, this kid, he got power. Well, this kid got
Spence
fast.
got power.
He got speed and he got power. Well, I got to match that.
So did you feel though that I got to bulk you up because Spence got a lot of power?
Yeah. So I got to bulk you up to be able to take that punishment at the same time, give it back.
Okay.
So my drills. So boxing is probably the hardest sport out there and the most disciplined sport out there because they got to make weight. So now I got to train you to be strong but not pick up weight.
Wow.
I know that sounds difficult, bro.
Yes.
That sounds like an oxymoron. That sounds like oxymoron.
Yeah, so I got to be careful that we don't start peaking too early because it's almost so. Typically, a boxing camp is like 10 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Danny, we probably get about 12 or 13 weeks. We like to jump the gun, and that when we jump the gun, I can load them up with a lot of weights and get them strong, and then so if we do 13 weeks. I got 3 weeks to get them where I need them to get real fast.
Okay.
And then the start of 10 weeks is when I can cut back and say, all right, well, we're not going to go power today. We got to do speed. So I train Danny as if he boxing. So if he's training for 10 weeks, his first 2-3 weeks, he's only doing 4 rounds. So I train him as in rounds. So we'll go 3 minutes is a round.
Okay.
So we're doing 3-minute pops. So we'll go, 6 exercises in 3 minutes. Each one ran for 30 seconds. So there's no break. So 30 seconds, you're doing this as fast as possible. Soon that 30 seconds is over. We're going over to this exercise for 30 seconds. And we're going this one, till I get to 3 minutes. And then boom, time, break. So the same amount of break that he get in a boxing match is the break that he get. Then boom, round 2.
So it's almost like you're trying to simulate or trying to
I want to keep
mimic that
fight,
boxing match.
Yeah, so I want to keep him in fight mode the whole entire. So when he get tired, his body said, "Yo, I've been here. I already know what this feel like."
So is that good to give out the juice?
You can
tea like that.
You can write this down, take a picture. You not me.
You can do it all you can.
Yeah, this is. I'm cocky and arrogant when I talk my shit. Outside of that, I'm a real humble dude. I'll let you tell me how good I am. But if you put this mic in front of me, it's a rap. It's a rap. I tell you all the shit you want to hear, but that you ain't me. You don't know when to switch this up. You don't know when to cut back, when to add. You know what I mean? So his last fight, moving up to 154. Well, we had to move up to 154. Danny is getting older, and when you get older, your muscles, get heavier. Not heavier, but your muscles mature even more, and you start to put on that mass. So it's hard. It was hard. I think he walk around 170. So it was hard going from, walk around 170 to dropping to 147.
That's a lot of weight.
So we had.
That's a lot of weight to drop.
Yeah. So I know like the last fight, we had to spit in the cup. We had to fill a cup up with spit to lose a pound.
Shut up.
We had to get a bag of Jolly Ranchers. He had to suck those drones and spit in the cup so we can lose that pound. And,
that is amazing.
Get on the scale, asshole naked, and dry him off completely. No sweat, no nothing.
No nothing. You got to dry him out.
Yeah, but
you got to dry him out.
It was hard. It's hard for him. He's getting older. So, you're gonna put them pounds on. So 154 was a great move for him.
Okay.
I think he's faster at 154, and actually he don't have to lose that much weight, so he still retain his power. You know, he got power in both hands. But the like I said, it's still a lot where you have to be careful that you don't bulk him too much. And we got to turn around and retract all that, and you don't want to do all that. So you got to be pinpoint accurate when you messing with a boxer.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of work.
All right.
No, it's a lot. It's stressful.
So let's go to the NBA players. So let's go to Cam.
Yeah.
So how would you train Cam? I mean Cam Reddish. Yeah. How would you train Cam?
First,
how did you train Cam?
Those dudes is a little bit different. In the sense of you gotta train them according to their character.
Okay.
When you train basketball players, like everybody don't train the same. So like the Morris twins, they dogs. They gonna train.
They dog.
They gonna train like football players.
They football. I was about to say they football players. they playing basketball.
They gonna train like football players. So whatever my NFL guys are doing,
they're doing.
They ain't got no problem. They doing 100-pound dumbbells and they rocking out. They moving. Cam, he's more of a laid back, explosive player. Yeah. So that's how we're going to train him. He's so explosive. He could jump out of the building in seconds. So all our training is how we play.
You're working on explosion.
Yeah. So that's how we train basketball players, So
the
we'll load him up every now and again to test his manhood. But for the foremost, like basketball players, everything they do on the basketball court, the muscles that they use on the basketball court are the muscles that we train.
Okay. Yeah.
So what about the young lady? I'm not sure if you did more, but the one from 2017 for the Team USA football.
Oh, you talking about Star?
Yeah, Star.
She trained like a man.
Okay.
You put the weights on her.
She did look sick.
Put her on her ass. Let's go.
Damn.
I don't hear shit.
She looked sick, man. she was a linebacker, right?
Yeah, she was a linebacker. Star is probably one of the hardest working athletes that I come across. She don't play that female role. Don't discriminate. Don't throw me in the fire and all that kind of stuff. She worked hard as ever. So her jersey up on the wall.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You got a lot of
she
jerseys.
Said, I'm getting my jersey up on that wall.
You ain't see what's in the closet. It's a plastic container filled with jerseys.
With a bunch of jerseys.
Yeah, I walk around and see who gonna get fired.
Before you throw up on the wall.
Who's coming off the wall? What have you done for me lately?
You ain't do the league, you gotta come off that wall.
If you ain't in the league no more, off that wall you go.
Yeah.
So, have you ever had any conflict with other gym owners or
I'm a bully.
Are you bullying gym owners? Are you bullying other gyms, bro?
Yes. Say no. No, I honestly.
Your client, my client, Paul.
Yeah.
He on the gym, Debo and them. Hey, your client, my client, Paul.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't really. I stay with level 40.
Okay.
I don't entertain everybody. I don't really have conversations with nobody. We just focus on what we got to do. And it's because like. When I see your stuff, because I look at everybody, and I'm not ashamed. I look at everybody. I don't give a shit who you are. Like I look at Swift Fit, and Swift, my man.
Yeah, my man Swift.
I look at Swift. I look at everybody.
Tell our listeners who Swift is.
Swift was a running back in our league, and we always competed against each other.
Yes.
Okay.
We was rival. I'm a running back, and he was a running back. We call each other. I got 2 touchdowns today. Yeah, I got 3. Well, what you gonna do again? Like so, we even in the All-Star game, we battle each other all day long.
Yeah. Y'all on the same team in the All-Star.
For the Detroit Lions.
Yeah, his son played for the Detroit Lions.
Oh, okay.
Detroit Lions.
He's doing
his thing.
He's doing his thing. He's a big name in the NFL. But no, I really don't entertain. I don't really engage with other gyms because, like I said, when I look at your page, if it's not making sense to me, we can't really have a conversation. You know what I mean? So I'm like so knee deep into the training where, if you're not there with me, like, what are we talking about? Like, I'm not going to waste my time with you because I got to be able to learn something from you. I got to be able to be like, damn, that's dope. I got to take that. You know? And so if I don't feel like, and plus in Philly, it's so territorial where, you know, everybody want to take claim for training somebody, and
yes,
they the reason why.
There is a lot of name dropping.
Yeah, it's they the reason why this kid is at that place, and bro, stop. It takes 1 million people to train one athlete. You know what I mean? So it's just, you know, I kind of stay away from all that because, you know, like I said, our training is a little bit different. We don't just. It's a difference between working out and training. Training is you have a purpose of why you're doing certain things.
Okay.
Working out, you're just moving weights. So I look at a lot of people and then they're just moving weights. What are we talking about?
So now, do you recommend supplements?
Nah.
Well, why not? Why would you not recommend supplements?
I think it's false. Like,
okay,
I like natural. I like hard work. I like getting there, eating, and working out. Right now, I'm on a science about training.
Yeah,
I'm science.
That's more healthier.
So now I'm breaking every single thing down of why you should do this movement. Do this movement that we do. Does this transition over to the basketball court, the football, the baseball, all that? So I'm more on the science side of working out now versus just making a lot of noise and throwing up and all that. Like when I first started my career, that's what I thought. You know, training was you had to throw up, you had to be exhausted when you was done, but it's not. It's you got to train these guys to the point where they come back the next day at 100% and be able to perform again and again and again.
Oh wow.
Okay. Not that old school
Not
where
that
it will
old
make you
and a lot of
throw
trainers,
up, pass out.
Right. That's not it. That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it.
I look at it as you can either, you know, you can lift or you can level up. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, I remember when we used to work out at Bird's Gym.
Yeah.
And G used to be like, yo, man, before we had a game that day. Early in the morning, G like, come on, let's go lift real quick. I'm like, nigga, we got a game.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I was a little.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ass nigga stories. We don't want to hear that.
I was a little weird. So,
bro, I'm trying to run. I feel tight as shit. This motherfucker, he running back kickoffs.
yeah, like my thought process was a little bit different. Like, yo, you know, my regiment was a bag of Skittles and a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
This was way before Marshawn Lynch. You know, Marshawn Lynch came out with the Skittles and all. I was doing that shit way before. A pack of Skittles and a Mountain Dew, and I'm tear this football field up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you know, all that comes with knowledge. I don't even want to say experience because I know some guys that's young and they really good trainers, but it's all about how you study and how you prep and where you want to be, like how you want to be looked at as.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when you see us, you like, no, that shit real over there. And I you know what, I accept the fact that I'm not for everybody.
So now, have you ever turned away clients?
Yeah. I have actually set parents down and said, listen, y'all might want to rethink this thing because what I'm getting from your child and what you're telling me is two different things. You know, you're saying that, I tell them, like, you may have to have the conversation because to me it's like you want it more than he do.
Right. Yep.
You don't feel that passion.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't want to be attached to that. Like I'm attracted to certain things. Like I'm attracted to hard work. I'm attracted to, you know, really grinding. And even with trainers, like if I find like a trainer is lazy, I don't really want to deal with them. Because it's like everything that I went through to be a trainer, you got to do that. And I know that's bad to do, but I can't. So when I went to school for it, I was still working. So I would get up at 6 a.m. and work for the school district, get off at like 2 whatever, and then train the football team from 3 to 5, then haul ass to LA Fitness and train my clients from like 6 to 8:30, then haul ass home, jump online And because the school that I picked was Bryant College, they was in LA. I mean, they was in California, which was 9 o'clock here in Philly, 6 o'clock over there.
6 o'clock
So I'm trained. I'm in school from 9 to like maybe 3:30 in the morning. Then I get an hour worth of homework done, and then I will go to sleep and pop back up. Did this shit for 4 years.
That's dedication, bro.
Yeah. So if you didn't work hard like that, I can't really respect
Can't
you.
rock with
Right.
you.
Discipline.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So when I hear your story, it's like, I don't want to be with you. I can't tell you shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I you know, I'm blessed because everybody on my team, this is what we do. So we don't have like, you know, we work here for 8 hours and then we come to the gym for 4 hours and try to cram it home and then go home to our family. We do this. Our massage therapist, this is what she do. Our chef, this is what she do. My manager, this is what he do. You see what I'm saying? So we study. You know, I call. You know, I'll go to the bar and try to unwind and all that. I'm on the phone looking at workouts, sending them to my guys, sending them to my team. You know, if I come across a massage joint, and I think my massage therapist can do this, I send it to her. My mobility guy, if I see some shit, I send it to him. Or if they see what I need to do, we send it. We always working, even when we not working. That's a team.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put my team up against anybody. Let's go. I'm betting whatever.
That's my man.
So with us, regular common folk that want to, you know, like whether it's build our bodies up or just lose that weight that we need to lose, especially being the age that we are now, you know.
I'm talking about I'm 25.
Whatever, nigga. I'm proud of 52. I'm 52 and fabulous, okay? But I need to tone this body up. You know what I'm saying?
Put the Snickers down. Say no.
I don't eat candy.
But the ham hock down. Change.
I don't eat pork.
No, you it's you gotta be disciplined. You gotta you gotta be disciplined. It's not an easy quick fix type thing. Like this is a long ass process. You gotta realize your habits are bad. So to strip any bad habit, you automatic gotta have anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 reps. Just to strip
Get rid of
that
that habit.
To get rid of the habit. So if you like eating junk food, you gotta go 3,000 days to 5,000 days of not eating junk food. To put it in, give it up, right? To give it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you got a bad pattern that you have to break, and that's not going to happen in a week or two. That's not going to happen in a month. That's not going to happen in a year, because you can easily slip and fall right back into that shit, and then you right back where you at. And what happens is people get happy because they lost 5 pounds. Well, which y'all don't understand, that was water weight. You was going to lose that.
You didn't lose the weight
anyway.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like I'm just only speaking on me. Like my shoulder was my issue. So I was working out like Faithy for like, I think it was like a year and a half. I was working out. And no, it was for a year. But I had to stop because my shoulder kept jacking up. Every time I turned around, it was doing something. You know what I'm saying? So it was painful. So I couldn't even lift my arm up.
So did you go to the doctor?
Yeah, they said it was a frozen shoulder.
Did they tell you how to fix it?
No.
You was the wrong doctor.
Okay. There you go, right there.
That doctor said, give me that card.
He said he got a frozen shoulder. Well, I thought that motherfucker. Hey, yo, I was going to say the same thing. Put that bitch in the microwave. I don't know what to tell you.
Close the door.
My point is, I've always worked out all my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I was an avid worker, workout person. But now it's like, I just need somebody that's gonna, for the average person. Yeah.
No, I
so I'm a hard worker though. Like when I'm in it, I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't, I really don't eat a lot of junk food. I just recently started eating some fast food, but that's not here today. I can stop. That's the point. So I'm ready to work out. So for us, that's like ready to, to get in it. Do you have like, I know that you work specifically with, athletes, but for us common folk who really want to take it serious and take it to the next level.
Yeah, my manager, Dev, his page is Level 40 Fitness for what we call regular people. I ain't regular. I'm an athlete. Just because you got athlete's feet, don't mean you got athlete. But no,
You got that.
yeah, we call them naps, non-athletic people. So,
You're a nap.
you can go to his page. It's Level 40 Fitness, LEVEL 40 Fitness, and you can send him a message and tell him that I told you to hit him up, and he'll take care of you. He's really good. He's my manager for a reason. I tend to like jump on a plane and disappear for 3 months.
I say what, you call him, I'll go with you.
Yep.
No, he's actually he holds. It's so bad. Like I clown him all the time. This is my guy. I love him to death. I trust him with the company. I trust him with money, everything. He's that guy. So I had disappeared for 3 months. I had to go to California and train for 3 months, and I came back. They don't even know who the hell I am. I said, I don't know. I started feeling some type of.
Wait. You walked in, who you got here? Owner, bitch.
So my phone rang one time. I said, Level 40, can I help you? And they was like, is this the owner? I said, yeah. Is this Dev? I said, no, hold on. Dev is the owner. I run all through the gym. Dev, the owner, the phone for you. Like, yo, no, he's the real deal. He actually trains a lot of the athlete wives. Like he got Brandon Graham wife, Myles Sanders girlfriend. He got a lot of the athletes' wives. So we kind of like work hand in hand.
It works good.
Yeah, so we tend to get the whole entire family.
Yeah, it works good.
Like I said, God blessed us. He blessed me crazy.
That's why I gotta thank God.
I just told you.
Day, dog.
I just told you. JC and his pop, we have an agreement. I do my job and letting everybody know if it wasn't for God, none of this would be possible. And he continue to bless me.
And he continue to bless you because you give to the people. You give to the people that, have not. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you a story. One day I would, so I'm always looking at like, I'm always looking at things where, not say things, but people that want to give you game of how to be successful. So the one thing I came across, and this was years ago. So the gym the first gym been open for like 11 years. So I probably my third year there. I ran across Steve Harvey on I think Instagram or YouTube. Yeah, and he was talking about one of the reasons why he's so successful. And he said a prayer, and he said his prayer every day in the shower. And he said he had asked God to bless his company abundantly to the point that where people ask him, how did you do it? The first thing he say, if it wasn't for God, none of this is possible. And I took that.
I'm getting ready to take that.
And every day in the shower, I meant it. Like, I didn't just say it.
Right.
Yeah.
I meant it wholeheartedly. And I know God felt what I said. Right. And every day I say that same exact thing that Steve Harvey said. God bless my company abundantly to the point that when someone asked me, how did I do it? The first thing I say, if it wasn't for God, none of this is possible.
Hallelujah.
And everything just
took off from there.
Just take off because I be trying, bro. I never called an athlete to come train with me.
They always called you.
I never pick. I don't even know half of the people. I got to look them up. So I come in the gym one day and it's like, yo, BG thinking about come training with you. First of all, I'm a grown ass man. Why would I call somebody BG? Who the hell is BG? They looked at me like, you don't know BG? I'm like, no. Who the fuck is BG? They're like, Brandon Graham. I said, okay, who is that? Did you watch the Super Bowl? No. Like, people be shocked because I don't watch sports. Like,
I was about to ask you that. I'm glad And when you play sports, you don't look at it.
You don't look at that shit.
You don't look at it.
I watch.
When you look at it, you look at it completely different. From what other people say. You look at it as more of the position you play.
Yeah.
You be like, oh, he fucking up. Oh, come on, how can you be that fucking stupid?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you really don't look at it. Now, I don't look at football like other people look at football. I look at baseball like that. Like, oh shit, Because I love fucking baseball. But I look at football, I don't.
Yeah, you know what mine is boxing.
Hey, yeah.
So like boxing, I'm a fan,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I'm a fan. Like, so the first year that I trained Danny Garcia, our first fight was in California, and we fly down there, and you know, when we home, we got I think it's Showtime Sports come out, and they do a little segment on us, and you know, when it first hit,
I remember that. Yeah,
it went viral. It went
I
everywhere.
remember that.
So we get down there. Lennox Lewis know my name.
Wow.
Bro, you know how
I know you like
goofy I was.
for like a teenage girl.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Lennox Ellaby. He's talking to me. They asking me questions.
Okay, Jim.
This shit is crazy right now. Like,
Okay,
yo,
Jim.
the people that I like boxing is like, I really love boxing. So when I'm watching them and I see all of them, oh God, what's the? Wow, dang, I can't even think. I'm getting old. Here we go. This shit I'm getting scared of right here.
You right.
Porter, his pop. So we had to fight. And I'm loud as ever. You know, I'm loud. Knock him I'm tripping. I'm spazzing. Hit him again, Danny. So I hear, sit your big ass down. I'm ignoring the hell out of him. He say it again. So without even look at him, I said, well, you come sit him down then. Talking about you come sit me down.
Yeah.
He's like, sit your big ass down. I'm like, fuck him up, Daddy. Knock him out. Sit your big ass down. I said, well, you come sit me down then. And when I turned, it was Porter Pop.
Oh, shucks.
He like, I know who you are. I was like, yeah, you should. I turn around. I like a little girl. I start geeking. Oh shit, you know who I am? I fucking made it. And Los, I fucking made it.
Yeah, sure.
No, that shit felt good. So
Oh shit.
even with the Spence fight, Porter was the announcer, and I was sitting right behind him. So you know I'm right behind you. He said, man, don't start your shit. No, fuck that. Daddy gonna knock him the fuck out. So they fighting and Daddy pop him. I said, I told you. But then it turned the other way. And then he looked at me. Stop looking at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Well, he's like this.
Yeah, where was that same energy at? You know what I mean? So, you know, that I love that boxing life.
Yeah.
We got Cool Boy Steph. He's a 124 or something like champ. So,
Yeah. I think he's a flyweight, right?
Yeah.
Is that the flyweight?
Yeah, I think so. And
Yeah.
then we got I'm in conversations and talking to Jerron Ennis.
Oh.
In Boots. So we
Yeah, listen. When you get
him,
him, I'm at the gym, dog.
yeah, that's my guy.
I'm a fan of him.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
a fan of his, dog.
You know, and you know this gym has taken me places that I would never.
You would never dream of.
Nah,
It's like that, man. You're being blessed, man.
yeah,
It's your time.
yeah, it's everything. Like it's trips. I'm able to go restaurants. I'm able to go in and you know pay the check without looking and stuff like that.
Now look, it's Stizzy. Now he say that because then when we go out like this, yo, I thought you was gonna pick that up, bro.
Yeah, because you always paying.
It won't even be like. Don't worry about it. I got you.
This your
I got you.
podcast, episode 45. So, bro, before we leave, dog,
Yeah.
run it down to you, dog. Give me all the professional athletes you've trained, man.
Oh,
Before
man,
we
we be
leave.
here all night long.
Come on, man. Let me hear
You
it.
gotta be serious.
Yeah, we promoting level 40.
All right. God, dude, that's a lot of players, man. I can't remember everybody.
Then
Top
you,
five.
then
Top
you
five,
gotta
top
say,
10.
if I forgot somebody, I apologize.
If I forgot all of y'all know I apologize. Y'all know.
Name drop. You got
Yeah,
that's what
so-
it is.
40.
All right.
This what we do. You know what I mean?
Let me see. Jesus Christ. If I go football, I'll start with Philadelphia Eagles. We got Myles Sanders.
My man, Miles.
We got Brandon Graham. We got Darius Slay. We got Hargrave. Shit. Some of them got traded, so we're not gonna name them.
And you pick up Sue. Sue ain't get with you yet.
No, Sue didn't get with me. So then we start going to other teams. We got like Will Parks that's playing for the Jets. We got Jihad Ward that's playing for the Giants.
So they come to your establishment
Yes.
to train?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Damn, we got so many players. Lawyers.
That's what you gotta say. I apologize.
I apologize. Then we'll skip over to like the basketball. We trained Kyle Lowry.
Kyle.
Kyle. I always mess his last name. Yeah, I always mess his last name up.
Lowry. Yeah.
Deion Waiters. We trained Deion Waiters. We trained, of course, the Morris twins. The Morris twins is my first professional basketball player, so I'm always going to be loyal to them. I'll give my man Chuck Ellis a shout out. He actually, Chuck called me one day. I didn't know who the Chuck was. Chuck called me one day and was like, "Yeah, I got these basketball players. We want to come up to your gym." All right, so
I know you're like, okay.
Let me get. I'm gonna tell people real quick. Fear is not real.
Nah,
I just heard that the other day.
Fear is not real.
Yeah.
So when I say fear not real, is it a woman? Is it a man? Is it black, white? Is it fat, skinny, big boobs, little boobs? Like, what do fear look like? You know what I'm saying? It's not real. And I'm gonna give you a story. So Chuck called me and he said, "Yo, I got a couple basketball guys, NBA guys, blah, 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 blah." I'm like, "All right, come up." People call me all day long, so I'm thinking Chuck blowing smoke.
Yeah, you think it's cat?
Yeah. So Chuck come up and I'm looking at Chuck like, "You got all these motherfuckers. You don't look like you got all these motherfuckers." So I go outside and see what he's driving.
Let me see what he's driving.
Man, Chuck is a humble dude. So I'm always going to be loyal to Chuck, because without Chuck, my NBA probably would have took longer than what it actually did. So Chuck talked to me about he want to run a camp and he want to do it this way. So we start breaking it down. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to do it like this. That Thursday or Friday, he bring the Morris twins in and Mario Elliott, which is an overseas basketball player. So I trained those three. I trained those three. And the Morris twins says to Chuck, "Yeah." Chuck said we'd be there Monday morning. All right, cool. So I'm thinking, at best, 5 guys gonna come in. Or even if they don't come in, like 5 guys gonna come in. I come in, it's 15 NBA dudes in there.
Oh, shucks.
Exactly.
That's all you needed.
No. Well, she said, "Oh, shucks."
Oh, shucks.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
So these guys is standing around waiting for me to start my day.
Because you got to work them out.
Yeah, I got to work them out. Fear kicked in because it was like, can you really train these professional athletes?
Yeah.
You're going to fuck one of them kids up, man. You're going to ruin their career. Who do you think you are? For me, in reality, it was probably 30 seconds. But for me, it felt like a lifetime. I'm having this conversation with myself.
Yeah.
And I'm freaking out because now I almost started second guessing myself. Because something kicked in like, "Boy, you better look at your fucking wall. You see who's on that wall?
Right.
You know who you are." And because I drew a blank, my workout, everything I had planned it just went out the window. I had no thought process. I was stuck. And it was like, once I started snapping on myself and I touched a piece of equipment. "All right, y'all, here we go, fellas. Listen, we're going to break down in groups of 3s. We're going to boom, 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 boom." And when they left, I realized fear not real. If you don't get control of fear in the first 10 to 15 seconds, you've done.
My man.
It's fear not real.
My man.
So
my man, 40 grand.
Yeah. So this is dope. I like this.
You like this?
Yeah,
that means you got to come back.
Yeah.
I might want to be a part of this.
Come on, dog.
Come on,
be a part. Listen, I got 5 mics in here.
Yeah, I like this shit.
Yeah.
I got 5 mics in.
Can I say something else, podcast?
Yeah.
All right, so I watch Joe Budden podcast.
I fuck with Joe Budden.
I fuck with Joe Budden. I like
Joe Budden.
the little
I
setup
fuck
that he
with
got.
the $1 million worth of game.
Okay.
I fuck with Joe. I love Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Shay Shay.
Yes, Shay. Yes.
Kevin Hart.
Yes.
Yeah, I never looked at Kevin.
Oh, official.
For real?
Official referee with a whistle. Toot toot.
I like to look at those guys' podcasts. I like to see what they doing.
Who?
Whatever.
Yeah, $1 million worth of game.
$1 million worth of game. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I like that.
So, I like I said, we at my gym. I'm having problem with camera guys trying to see my vision.
I told you what you got to do, though.
Yeah, I'm on it.
I put him down with the game.
Yeah, he put me down.
And I'm not saying it on the air because I don't want nobody else to steal my shit.
Yeah, but you gave me game already.
But
But you know what I think it is? I think it's the vision. A lot of times people can't see your vision.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, I ran into that a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And you know what I learned? I learned a couple things like success. Like I learned success is like, we talk. And I told like success is all about sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
People don't understand that. It's not about the glory part of it. What people don't understand.
Right.
It's the sacrifice. So
it took you to get there.
Yes.
if I want to be a great husband, then I'm a sacrifice starting my business or my job to be a great husband.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to be a great businessman, then I'm a sacrifice my being a great husband or a family man to be a businessman.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So most people are scared to give up certain things to get certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And
me,
because you can't be like that.
no, you got to make that decision. And a lot of people are scared to make that decision. So if I want to be a great businessman, I know it's going to be long hours. I know it's going to be consistent studying. I know it's going to be bumps in the road. I know it's going to be all of this. I'm going to spend a gazillion hours and my family.
$1 million.
Yeah, a time away from, and my family is going to get slighted in the beginning.
Right.
Once it all work itself
It's
out.
a bigger goal.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's the goal.
but people are not willing to make that sacrifice.
Yeah. But and see what is you got to find that partner
Exactly.
that's willing to make that travel with you.
It's hard.
Yeah, bros
And
get
it
on
is.
my
I'm gonna
nerves.
tell you why it's
It
hard.
is.
I'm gonna tell you why it's hard because it's not their vision,
Yeah.
so they can't see.
Yeah.
So when I quit,
Even with co-hosts, it's not there. I mean, of course it's AC vision because he sees a vision in disjoints. Stizzy sees the vision in
no, it's scary. It's scary. A lot of people is not willing. A lot of people like to play it safe. That's why they always have a plan B. I didn't have no plan B.
Yeah.
Plan
Well,
B.
you know what? You can't
That's
have
what
a plan
Steve
B.
Harvey
No,
said.
plan
Steve
B.
Harvey
Don't have no
said
plan
don't
B.
have no plan B.
Because plan B allows you to take time off of plan A.
Right.
It's a safety net. Well, I'm not going to focus that on today. I'm just going to go to work because I got to get my money. Me, I had no plan B. This was it for me.
Yeah, because you quit your job.
Yeah, I got to go.
And I ain't gonna lie, I was like this. Nigga, you did what?
I jumped. We call it jump out the window with no parachute.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, because I remember when he called me, he was like, "Bro, I'm opening the gym." I said, "All right, no, fuck it."
Yeah. No,
Do
it's
it.
just, I knew what it was going to take. I knew the money that was going. I did my research. Like for combine training, these dudes are charging $20,000 per player, and they're getting 25, 30 players. Do the math for 3 months. Do the math.
And that's now.
That's now.
I was paying $10,000, and that's now. Yeah, and that's
now.
back in the 90s, late 90s, because I got drafted in 97. So it was like, that's
So now, let me ask y'all. So, AC, did your agent set that up, or did you set that up?
Oh, my agents, and they get that back.
Yeah, they get it back.
Yeah, you know they get it back.
So it depends on your draft grade.
Yeah.
If that agent going to invest, because it's people have to understand on the agent side, it's a business. I'm
Definitely
giving
a
you my
business.
money. I need my money back.
I know it's going to
come back. So when they look at
That's
your
real.
draft, he'll tell you. They look at your draft grade, and if he's like, okay, he can make 4th round, they're gonna dump money in you. If that 5th, 6th, 7th, prior free agent, free walk on, I'm not gonna put money. I'm not gonna go there and put my money on there. Now, if you put your own money,
Check it, Greg. This how it went. I was top 5 receivers coming out in 97. So I actually was projected to go 1st round, but I listened to these agents. Out the gate, they spending thousands, giving me whatever I want, whatever cars, whatever whatever, and then even listening to them. And I regret this, and it's what I teach my kids. That it's like, take your own path, choose your own way. It's like you listen to these people. Yeah, they telling you this, they give you money. You young, you don't understand, whatever. Okay, so they telling me, yeah, you going 1st round, so it's no problem. Money ain't a thing. So like, I fell to the 4th round, and I knew I fell to the 4th round because when I went to the combine, I'm listening to these fools. Like, I can tell you my draft class. Like I said, this shit sits in my head to this day. It was me. If you ever remember a cat named Yatil Green, he went 1st round. Ray Caruth,
The wide receiver from Florida.
Ray Caruth, Reddish Anthony, and Ike Hilliard. We were the top 5 receivers coming out in '97. But my dumb ass go to the combine, and I left. I didn't work out. I didn't run my 40. I'm listening to these fools.
He did the Deion shit.
Yeah, but
unless Deion went ran and jumped in the limo.
I 40 and left. I did all my interviews, but I didn't do my workouts, and that scarred me. So I'm sitting there, big party, everybody at the house from the hood, neighborhoods I came up with. We sitting in there. I'm expecting to get a call. I ain't get it, and that was Friday. You know, the draft back then. The draft Sunday, I get a call. You know, I'm disappointed. I'm embarrassed, whatever. Yeah. But it's like I get a call on Sunday. But that's real though, man. It's
girl dumped him. Said,
you lied. The money wasn't the same. So when
it definitely wasn't the same.
Money, you know, I'm gonna tell you how it was. I got my signing bonus was a 4th round, '97. My signing bonus was $160,000.
Definitely was.
My total contract was $375,000 my rookie year. You know what I mean? And it's like I owe these goddamn agents $250,000. You know what I mean? So it's crazy like that. But you know, I kept grinding, whatever. Like I said, I got to the $1 million, then I got to the $15 million contract. You know, but then like I said, I ran into a bad situation. My career was cut short, but you know, I got the experience there. But like the knowledge and the experience and the wisdom I got to get to these kids, I let them know, you know, the different things. But one thing I want to touch on when you were saying how, you know, when Los asked you, do you turn down clients? And I was like, I know what you're talking about, because like a lot of these parents, their vision, their wants and their needs are not the same or don't match their child. You know what I'm saying? They might say, well, my child got this, you know, I see my child out here acting the fool on the field or this, but they really don't want it like that. But then they push. And as a trainer, you know, and you could tell out the gate, well, he not trying to do, because like, I give you an example. I had a kid come in last year. I gave him opportunity. He sent me a highlight film. When I tell you, he sent me a highlight film that was 15 seconds. And he plays wide receiver. And it's like, you send me a highlight film and you blocking down the field. But I felt bad. His mama called me. Yeah, well, he couldn't get this. I gave him a chance when he got out there. I mean, he didn't play the whole season. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have it. He didn't want it. Like his drive, like his work ethic, he'll go out there. I'm like, the simplest shit. We against air, and you can't catch this damn ball. You know what I mean?
Listen, you better than me. I don't even watch highlight film. They send me check. I don't watch none of it.
Turf Monster was D'ing his ass up, huh? Turf Monster.
These high school kids, we got to look at it. You know, as far as recruiting wise, high school going into college, we got to look at it. You know,
I don't look at nothing.
Me, I got a big heart, and it's like I knew my struggles and I knew what I had to go through, and it's like I try to give these kids a shot, and I took a gamble on a lot of kids, and maybe out of 4 or 5 that I took a gamble on, 3 out of 5 was successful. You know what I mean? So
when stuff like that happens, I tell a kid right now, your mom money is about to be Chick-fil-A money for me.
For real.
Don't even bother.
No, come.
Oh shit,
I'm taking your money.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll keep it real with you. This is Chick-fil-A money right here. This is my weekend money.
Dinner on everybody.
This is a bottle on you, bro. Good luck. It's a bottle on you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they paid me to work on when the off season. I'm like, okay, well, that's gas.
Well, listen, AC, I'm about to offer G a job right now. Listen, we're gonna be doing the NFL podcast, y'all.
All right.
It's whatever, because
I like this.
You welcome to jump on.
I like this, man. I really.
You know, I got that platform with this new NFL network thing.
So I'm saying, I really see. I'm offering the job right now.
No, pencil me in. No, I really like this shit. Like, this is dope. Like, I really like it. Like I said, I watch. I gotta know, man. I do shitload of research. Like, I love. Like right now, Joe Button got me. I get on his joint and click and sit there and watch the whole thing.
Bro, listen, you know what's fucked up, man? When I started this, I didn't think that it was gonna be like this.
No, this shit is dope.
You know what I mean? Stizzy jumped
Mike. Like
AC was the first one to jump on. Stizzy.
Can you pass me my phone?
Yeah, phone.
Yeah, my phone.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can get my picture talking on the microphone.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? It wound up just taking off, bro.
Like all these fucking messages.
Los ass. I need like a 5 on the Los ass. Cause Los, I brought Los an opportunity so we could take this shit to a whole nother platform. Yeah. And he dropped the ball. He ain't got me no art. All I need was artwork.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? I got that artwork, bro. I'm gonna email it.
Listen,
this man has been waiting on you so we can get on this platform, man.
I do music. I already told Los, like, dude, I really want to be in on this.
He gonna do it. All right. So that means he gonna do the soundtrack for this joint.
Mm-hmm.
So he gonna do the soundtrack for this joint, and for the NFL podcast.
I do all that.
In
my office, I have my computer and I have an MPCX where I do music.
So you can record right there.
I can do everything.
Oh,
okay.
Shucks.
I can send you the beat and you do whatever you need to do and plug it in on the intro and all that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got all the.
You tell me. All I need to know is what sound you're looking for, how you want it to be, and then I'll create it and go from there. And I'm not a sensitive dude. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Now you know what we just gotta. The only thing we just gotta pin down because we record this joint on Tuesdays. So we just need to find AC. What day do you want to record the NFL joints?
So first,
whenever,
what do that?
Like
we can do. What do that look like? I don't know. Like, what you mean NFL joint?
AC, give it.
It's a platform. The NFL started their own podcast network, almost like a, like teams. Like they'll step the players, and you can get on with your teammates, or you can do it yourself. And they got at me. I showed Los the email. I sent them everything. I let them know we got it. They waiting on us, and they would blast us out. You know what I mean? Through the NFL Network and through this new online situation they do.
Are we talking about things that's going on in the NFL?
Well, no. Remember I told you, Los, I showed you. He said we can talk about what.
He said we can talk about whatever we want.
It's no filter.
Oh,
we can do whatever.
Well,
and it's matter of fact, man, I'm just waiting on Los. Like I said, I don't pressure him. That's my brother. Whenever you're ready,
I'm pressuring. I'm pressuring.
And
I got no stop mode. I'll go.
But that's the thing, Greg. It's all we got to do is record. They handle distribution. They handle all of the publicists or whatever you call that shit. I'm sipping right now.
Yeah,
we all sipping.
Yeah, we didn't finish this. We half a bottle in.
All that, but it's just a matter of it's the opportunity is there. My good friend Gus Farrat, he's the president of it, and he was my quarterback back in Washington, and now he's running that shit. And he was like, AC, you want to do something? I said, well, no, I don't. I'd rather not do it. I got a crew. I got a crew right now. We doing something right now, and I'd rather bring that to the table instead of, not to knock. You got your team.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
I'm not feeling that. I'm not trying to do nothing with my old teammates. I love y'all to death, but that ain't what I'm trying to do. I don't talk to y'all like that, on the regular, but I deal with Los, Dizzy. We do this shit. This is what we do. You know what I mean? We trying to do and build.
Well, I tell you what, we can. I tell you what, let's do this. Let's game. Let's have a meeting next week.
Okay.
That way we can. Because all we got to do is just get a day we can record.
That's it. That's all.
Well, I'll call my boss.
Ain't that some shit?
Hello. Yeah, what's going on? Hey, I need to take off Tuesdays. Let me check this
out. I mean, if we do this show on Tuesdays, we could do the NFL on Thursdays.
I'm cool.
You want to do it like that?
I'm cool with it.
Whatever, man.
I mean, that's not going to take too much of your time.
Listen, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm only really, really busy January, February, March.
Oh, so then you got time. Then you could do both days. Right?
Yeah, I could do both days. I really enjoyed this. I think I needed this because I really, like I said, I've been, for the last 2 or 3 years, I've been trying to get this podcast running. And honestly, the whole setup, I had no clue of what to do, how to do it. I could see it on the internet, but it's like to go to the store and say, let me. I don't know what
you don't know what to buy.
They looking at me and I'm looking at them. You know what I'm saying? So Los already got the setup. Whatever we need, I don't have a problem saying, well, here's $1,000, do what we need. Let's get it where it need to get. So I'm big on sexy. Yeah. You're right. I'm big on sexy.
Yeah,
so I like the cigars and the drinking. And I like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
bro, we just have fun, man.
Man, I have fun with this shit. Like This made my night. Like,
AC is official. He's hired.
Yeah. Tomorrow I go to my office. So I ain't been in my office in 2 weeks. I've been at the other gym for the last 2 weeks. So tomorrow I'll actually go to the gym where my equipment is in my office. So I'll you give me something.
I mean, listen, I could, if you want. I mean, I could actually just lend you a couple of mics. You can do a show.
Well, I gotta learn it.
You gotta learn it first.
Let me learn it remotely. Yeah, let me learn it. Let me come on some shows. Let me get a feel for it. Let me learn some things. And before you get out of the mic,
how to work the board.
Yeah, all that kind of shit. If I gotta get a board, how much the board cost?
This is like $700.
Oh shit, that's a night at a club. So there you go. That's a night at a bar. So I'm good with that one. But yeah, you know.
I mean, but you know, I got a portable one.
See, that's why I'm here. See, I told you God we're crazy. You tell me that.
I'm like, yeah, man, take that, man. Go ahead, record.
I like all of it. I really enjoyed myself tonight. This was a great podcast.
Yeah, this is your podcast, man. Episode 45, level 40 was in the house.
Level 40 was in the house.
Yeah, level 40 was one of the best ones we done did yet.
Yeah, man. We went 2 hours and 24 minutes, man. This is the longest we did.
That's what's
I mean, Stizzy.
I like it.
I got it on my again.
Bathroom run.
Bird said take a pee break.
You didn't pee on nobody, did you? I got experience.
Did you pee on me? I ain't gonna tell no story, bro.
No, I really had a good time. I'm down.
Great time, man.
This is dope. This is dope.
Yeah.
See, and I thought I wouldn't have any questions about football.
Yeah. Well, you learned.
Yes, and I was, you know, I'm a student by trade, so I'm always learning. I learned a lot tonight.
All right, cool.
Stizzy.
You.
Take us home.
Good night, little nigga.
This is your podcast.
I don't think the N-word is going to go along with the NFL. We already been canceled before we even started, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Oh, man.
We done.
We are done.
That's what's up.